Good afternoon, morning, evening everyone. Welcome back to another Old World tournament. This is part 2 of Mojo versus Fiddlers. We've got Egypt versus Greece. They are on turn 46. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Taking over from Nisa, who streamed the first part of the stream. A last minute continuation. So we've got a bit of combat going on here. It is Mojo's turn. He is taking some attacks on the warrior who has occupied the city site here. Let me just get the stream up. So I'm a little bit unorganised here. Bear with me a moment. Yeah, militia coming in here. Alright, great. So he's still 1 damage off killing this guy. Can he get it? He must be able to. Four is left yet. 1 more militia. Kill. Okay, so he's looking a little bit vulnerable here. He's not taking a conversion. He could have done with the civics, but he perhaps didn't want to just convert a warrior, which is fair enough. What's the military power comparison looking like? Fiddler is stronger and erudite. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go, but we shall see. We shall see. Set up the screen so people know what's going on. Right, yeah, so that was Mojo's turn. He's used all his orders up here. Let's see what else he's doing. Taking a couple of city productions by the look of it. He's just finished. Finished Actman and Reset. He's going into a council. Trapper and Jerty going into festival, and a Slinger in Shadet going into a miner. So he's not building more units, interestingly. He's not focusing on pumping out more. Slinger and Necken, that is the only unit he's building. We are back to Fiddler. Let's see what's going on here. We've got some music for Fiddler, which is really nice to see. Yes, he's got a tech that he needs to choose. Yeah, he's lost his warrior. He's a moderately well promoted warrior. He's got a couple of promotions on that guy, but plenty more where that he came from. Let's see, he's taking a 800 civics boost. I guess that was the tech. He must have just finished. Yeah, he just finished the civics boost tech. He's going for machinery. Onagers will be fantastic, I'm sure. Be nice indeed. Love to see it. Let's just see what else is going on. No, he's not moving into attackers yet. He's got 2 minutes to decide whether he's moving in. I would imagine he would want to come and contest this, but we shall see. Got a settler on the way, although he does have a city site here he can settle. Just the 1 settler active, so we'll have to make a choice between trying to contest and then immediately settle this, or settling down here. Got some raiders he needs to deal with there. They've been tidied up. Nice. Still working on a road coming this way. What is Fiddler building? Not a lot at the moment. Acolyte, officer, several workers here that we can see. So Fiddler is not building any more military units either at the moment, as far as we can see. He's got a few city choices to make. He has moved in with a Slinger here. Taking an attack on the militia, possibly? Yeah, looks like he's clearing that. Alright. I imagine he's going to clear the militia on the city site as well. And then maybe stun the... yeah, once he clears out this militia, he'll be able to get his warrior down the mountain pass. And stunning the leader zealot would be a good play, I would imagine. He can easily kill that militia. Yeah, no problem at all. So yeah, he's got the orders to tidy this up reasonably nicely, even if he's only killing a couple of militia. Yeah, I would like to see a stun in here. I imagine that's what he's going for. He's got that tactician there. Very pleasant, and it's going to be very hard to kill that warrior as well with a stunned unit here. There's only going to be one tile you can melee attack from. Yep, there comes the stun. Perfect. Yeah, Mojo, I think he's going to struggle to come back from this, I would imagine. This looks unpleasant. And I think I've got the wrong microphone active, which is not great. Let me just sort that out.
Right, hopefully that's better. Hopefully you can actually hear me now. Sorry about that. Yes. Please do let me know if the audio level's all right now, and if I need to change anything. But anyway, that was Fiddler's turn. Back to Mojo. He has taken an attack here, but this does not look particularly happy. He has managed to kill a warrior. That's not bad. That's not bad. Sounds better. Great. Thank you. Sorry about that. Turn music down a touch. Thank you, Scientific. Yes, I was not planning on streaming here, so I am not quite set up for this, but hopefully this is a little bit better. All right. Welcome, Becht and Scientific. Becht, yes, I believe you are going to be my opponent in the next duel, Becht, if your opponent doesn't turn up, which it doesn't look like they're going to at the moment, so it's exciting. Thanks for covering on in a few hours. Marvellous. Yes, it looks like this was a bit of a last-minute notification of play, so no bother. We'll don't want to leave games uncovered, if at all possible. Yeah, plenty more games coming up later on today. Lots of old world to see. So Mojo's moving up with units. He's looked like he's buying orders. Yeah, he's had to buy a few orders here. I wonder what he's planning on doing with those orders. Moving this slinger up, perhaps? But yeah, he's only lost a couple of militia, so not too bad. I mean, this axeman is stunned, but it will take a while to whittle him down. But yeah, I don't really see this ending well for Mojo, to be honest. He does have axes against spears and warriors and slingers, so he's got a unit strength advantage there, but having to fight across a river for most of these troops is quite rough, so that's definitely not going to help him there. And what are we on? We're on Mojo's turn. Yes, he's got one order left. He has moved his slinger up a little bit. We've got one. Oh, he's got a tribute from the Numidians. 7 civics for 40 years. That's got to be worth taking. I can't imagine Mojo wants to be at war with the Numidians. There's no advantage for him there. Amphibious. Oh, well, there's some amphibious promotions. We should check that, I suppose. That is interesting. So many promotions on these units. Mojo's units are just wild, but I'm afraid no amphibious. So yeah, that would definitely be very helpful here, but no deal. This axe at least is a warden, so he's sitting on the terrain here, but unfortunately he's just stunned, so unless he can get enough units to support, he's just going to be perma-stunned there and die without doing anything. Yeah, got a warden axe here, not on urban. Heckler axe there. Focus eagle eye sling is quite pleasant. That'll definitely give him some extra attack and start making work. But yeah, he's going to struggle, I think. Let's turn that overlay off again. So we're back to Fiddler. See what his response to that is going to be. He lost a warrior there. Taking some attacks against that axe there by the looks of it, but he's going to have to expose himself and come past the river if he wants to take any more attacks on him. Let's see, he's got a couple of events. Upgrade, yeah, some upgrades. And what else? Yeah, just a couple of upgrades. A bit of gold. He's taken an ambition to control 4 hamlets, which is interesting. I guess not too difficult to do. There's a critical stun on the axeman there. That's awful. Hello, Nizar. Yes, we have started. It was a bit of a last-minute one. If you would like to join, I am happy for you to pop on. But yeah, I don't have a co-commentator. It's just me at the moment. There's a big dumb ad blocking the stream. There shouldn't be any ads on the stream. That's unfortunate. You're joining. Okay, let me give you a call. Nisa. There you are. Okie
Hey Fluffy,
dokie.
how you doing
Hello.
everyone? I hope everyone is doing okay on this fine morning.
Have you managed to get a little bit of sleep? You've been busy the last couple of days.
Yeah, just 5 hours, but it's better than nothing.
That's enough. It's enough. Also been seeing ads on the Mohawk stream. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll have to look into that. Thanks for letting us know. I don't think they should be there.
Wow, but here is the stun from um,
Yeah,
Fiddler,
yeah. The
unlocking
Axis
the Zealot.
is just perma-stunned. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. He's losing that amazingly well promoted Axe, unfortunately. He hasn't got enough units to support that. See, he's
I'm not sure
killed
who's gonna win
one
that.
Axe. I mean, I can't see. I mean, Mojo's got the better units and the better, response, but just the layout of these guys here, it's tricky. I think. Yeah.
There is the river in between one of the warriors and the other axemen
Yes.
in the city site.
There's
That's gonna make it brutal.
yeah, no amphibious promotions. Unfortunately, that would have been very helpful, but yeah, it's not the way Mojo was gone. So yeah, he's lost an axe there. He can kill a warrior easily enough. He's got a couple more units, but I don't think he has an awful lot more. Fiddler is stronger. I don't think there's any more units on the way either. Building another axe in Wasep, that's 6 turns out at the moment. Looks like he did take the warrior kill there with the slinger.
He has a slinger coming out of the Nikken, so he still has a little bit that he can do in there.
Yes, the axes are all free to move, yet they are falling back. Yeah, Mojo has accepted he can't win this fight. He is running away. Although this slinger is probably
He
going to
did
die now as
sacrifice
well.
the slinger.
And the axe, but I mean that axe was dead anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably the right call. I don't think he was going to win that fight, and he's decided not to throw any more units away. Maybe he can do something, but yeah, fighting a tactician is really hard, especially when you haven't got big armies. This is still a relatively low unit count, so yeah, fighting with your best unit perma-stunned is not nice.
Question: does rivers affect zone of control? Because for that axeman in the corner next to the zealot, it looked like he was kind of blocked from going upward, but the
Rivers
river was
do.
between them.
Yes, rivers do affect zone of control. This is something that often confuses people because it's honestly not the clearest rule. So yeah, zone of control. Normally you can't move if you're adjacent to an enemy military unit. You can't move to another tile that is also adjacent to a military unit. It does not apply across rivers. So he can just move up the river and then up here. Well, he couldn't have moved past this warrior actually. How did he get out? Did he not come out the bottom? But yeah, rivers do affect Zox. It doesn't apply across the river, but it does, I believe, prevent you crossing the river. So yeah, it's slightly
Is it
complicated.
possible to toggle the zone of control overlay just for a second?
Certainly, if I can find it. Which one is it? This one here. I don't
It's
use the
upward.
overlays too much.
Oh, there it is. Yes, and that's how you guys can see, okay, here it is, that zone of control, how it's affected. That explains why he just was able to get out without any issues,
Wow, but
which helped him.
Fiddler just doesn't care. He's just come straight in and stunned an axe up here. Wow, yeah, that's very aggressive. But I think Fiddler has rightly judged he's got the upper hand here. I mean, he is going to lose that hoplite, I would imagine. He's still got 2 axes which can happily knock that hoplite down. But on the other hand, he might want to focus that stunning unit and try and get him out of the way. Not looking good for Mojo here. This might be a short part 2, but we'll see how resilient Mojo can be. If he thinks he can come back from this. Yeah, it's that slinger. Looks like this slinger's going to live. This turn at least. A couple of militia have spawned in Lyctos from this rebel attack here.
What are the family situation for Fiddler right now? Because you would not think he would have to deal with these
Ooh, not good.
situations.
Not good.
Oh,
His family do not like him at all. Yeah,
so
that's struggle.
that's why I think Mojo has an opportunity. He still can have this. Because, oh great, you're attacking me with everything you have. Well, everything you've built in the back is now on fire. Your economy is gonna tank.
Yeah, let's have a look at
Still the
Mojo's.
opportunity.
Mojo's families are slightly happier. They're still not great. So yeah, both players are not got amazing opinion. We're back to Mojo here. He's lost his axe down here. That was the only unit he actually lost last turn. Oh, his general has been wounded though. That's unfortunate. Oh, and died in fact. Just dead.
That's
Right,
unlucky.
what have we got here? He is going for the he's going for the leader stunner rather than trying to take out the hoplite, which is, you know, fair, probably a decent call. He can easily take that out with this axe, and that will at least give him a turn's respite from being stunned. Oh, he's taking a slinger attack. I guess he can attack. Yeah, he can kill it with 2 slingers and not take the counter attack.
Oh, wounded.
That is a much better way of doing that.
His general, the leader got wounded.
Oh,
With his slinger
nice.
attack.
Nice. Yep. All right. That worked quite well. Would be nice if he could zock the hoplite, but I guess there's no way to do that now. That hoplite is. Oh, actually, he's struggling. No, I guess these guys will kill the slinger, and then the hoplite will be able to back off. But yeah, it looks like Mojo has turned the tide quite nicely there. I wonder if we're going to see the leader getting reassigned. He does have the training to put him on, but I guess he doesn't have the units. His military units list is looking a little bit short there. Yeah, 3 axes, 3 slingers and a militia is what Mojo has, which is not a lot. Fiddler
That
is stronger.
family and inland bonus, I believe, what is it, 10% for being in, like, inside of your own territory? That's not a small amount. It could turn the tide, and in this situation, definitely
It's
help.
the bonus is for being in family territory. So the rider unit here will get a bonus.
And yes, four
Yeah, for being in
rider
rider
units.
territory. Yes, that is true. So yep, they will be. That's definitely helping them. But yeah, this is a battle of some quite weak units here. None of them are getting good strength boosts. They're all mostly getting penalties for family opinion. Quite weak. All right, well maybe it's a little bit too early to count Mojo out. Then he's obviously, I think, handled that pretty well. Fiddler would perhaps maybe got a little bit overconfident there. But we shall see. We're back to Fiddler to see what happened on the leader there. So the leader is looks like no longer wounded.
She's scarred.
Yeah. Alright, so she got a scar, but she has recovered. So she can get back on a unit this turn. Let's see if she gets reassigned. Okay, so the slinger... Oh wow, so this guy is zocked, in fact, by these 2 slingers. That's quite a smart way of doing that, actually, now, because I think he can't get his hoplite out. Because in order to kill... Yeah, I don't think he can kill the slinger. Yeah. He's only got 1 melee space there, and the one slinger he's got is not going to do enough damage. So this hoplite is dead now. He just cannot get him out without killing, unless he can kill this slinger. Maybe what can he do? He can do 12.
Oh, that is a good point. We think the queen is dead because this is Gorgo the new. For Fiddler?
Interesting.
Let's look at the family tree real quick.
She's been reigning since 47. Alright, let's see. We are on Fiddler. Oh, right, yeah, King of Pius died. King of Pius died 3 turns ago. So this is it is a new queen, but it's not the one who's been stunning here by the look of it. But yes, there was a fairly recent leader change.
I love the creativity from Mojo locking that hoplite. That's why Mojo is a great player. I would not have seen that move. I would have went for the back and the in between units, keep units in between. But no, that's the experience coming in handy, showing what can be done.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure I would have seen that play either. That's definitely a good use of good Zoc knowledge and working out how he can keep that unit alive, because he was prevented from retreating, but where that slinger was, he could easily have died. But yeah, he's kept that slinger alive.
Just quick note: there are 3 rebel units in Fiddler's territory right now.
Yep, so one at Lyctos, one at Massalia. I've got a spear at Massalia. Eek. That's not pleasant. And a warrior back at his capital who is busy pillaging his farms. Yeah. Oh, and another spear down at Antiochia. Right. Wow, he's got 4 units there then. Although it looks like this one is surviving the turn. Yeah. Fiddler's got rebel problems, that is for sure. And I imagine he's losing possibly all these units now. Certainly the hoplite, and maybe more as well. Yeah, he's had to abandon the city site. Wonder what happened to that settler. Oh, he has settled Thessaloniki. He decided to settle this site rather than coming up here and forward settling. I might have liked to see a settle here. That might have been interesting, but fair enough. Right, let's see what Mojo does. We're back to him. He is selling 54 iron a turn to cover his minus 173 money income, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Brutal. Just brutal.
He has got 127 iron coming in a turn though, so he can afford that, at least in the short term.
He needs it for more axemen to be popped up.
Right, so he took a axe attack against the hoplite. Slinger's going to finish him. Leaves him with 2 axes and another slinger. Can he kill that spear? I would have thought he should be able to. Yeah, I'm sure he can.
And he can lock in that warrior where he belongs.
Perfect. Nicely played. All right, very good, very good. See, yeah, he's taken Fiddler down to similar now, even before he kills that spear. Assuming he's going to. We don't have the leader back on a unit yet. That would be good to see. But of course, all of his units are busy fighting, so understandable why he hasn't yet. Yeah, presumably. Oh, hang on a minute. No, he can't get this axeman down here because, of course, these two are locking that. So he can't lock that guy unless. I guess he could come all the way around. He could go all the way around. That is very true. He could do that. It does expose his axe a little bit, but I assume that would be worth it. He's not doing that though. No. He is letting the warrior escape. I mean, that is a more defensive position. Maybe that's... Oh, no, he's got the militia here. I didn't even see that militia. He's brought a militia out of somewhere to Zoc that warrior, so that's still good. Mojo taking him down a notch, yeah. Nicely done indeed. Another axe coming. Come on, let's see the general get assigned here. We want this zealot back. He's got a 37% attack boost plus the enlist. We really need this leader back in the action. Militia indeed, yes. Nice bit of body blocking. There we go. Yeah, leader assigned. Nicely done. Very good. And yes, and he's got the swift zealot as well. So of course all of the units are absolutely storming over the map. So this militia could have come from a long way in the back line. And yeah, really taking advantage of that movement there. So Mojo does need to heal up his units now, so I imagine that is what he's going to be doing rather than pursuing these Greek units. So I wouldn't be surprised to see both sides take a bit of a pause to reassess the situation here. Let's take a quick look at some graphs, shall we? So the military score. So both sides, Fiddler is actually still considerably stronger here, but both sides have taken a dip. I'm not sure it's changed too much on either side. Legitimacy, we've got 84 to Mojo's 108. Yeah, family opinion is well, it's coming up. It's not too bad for Mojo. Let's see. Some stats. Wow, Fiddler is so much richer than Mojo. Look at all that money. Huge. Mojo's got slightly more pop, loads more specialists. What's the science looking like? That should be interesting. Yeah, despite the fact that Mojo's got more specialists, Fiddler is still got a nice science lead, although Mojo is catching up a little bit. So that's not too bad. Let's go back to Mojo, see what else is happening. Yep, Hoplite and a Spearman lost this turn. He's managed to kill this Rebel Warrior, thank goodness for that. But yeah, there's plenty more where they came from to be dealt with. Another Rebel at Pella. Yikes. Yeah. Greece has stalled out a little bit here. I think it's he's giving Mojo the time here to recover a little bit. Hopefully we'll see some more cities settled here. I'd love to see Mojo grab this city site down here. Maybe even the Vandal site. And just expand a little bit more. Because city count wise we're looking at 6 cities for Mojo. 8 cities for Fiddler. So yeah, it would be great if Mojo could equalise that a little bit. Let's see. Fiddler has... Yeah, he's got a legacy for 6 quarries, which is nearly done. The 4 hamlets has not been started at all. Let's see, what are the workers doing? The workers are not doing anything at all, apart from repairing. Oh, and building roads. Yeah, sorry, building roads, not repairing. But yeah, it's all down to the military moves at the moment, because he doesn't have a huge amount of orders. 23 orders to Mojo's. Let's have a quick look. 27. Mojo has the order advantage. He got serfdom up. I believe that was a reasonably recent pick. Mojo is 4 laws to Fiddlers 5. Let's see, we've got some more military advancing here.
I am unsure on what Fiddler in this situation should be doing. You have the city advantage. You are richer in every sense of the word. Although you don't know that, you're richer.
Well, he knows he is
you
rich.
You have the science boost. Do you just wait it out? Do you just stall it out?
Well,
Take the time, build those wonders.
Wow, he just spent 160 civics rushing a warrior in Lyctos, which is a choice. Clearly he's worried about Mojo pushing in now, because he can't really defend Lyctos. Everyone's having to fall back to deal with these rebels. What does Fiddler do? That's a good question. I think he needs to consolidate. He needs to sort his family opinion out. He obviously can't push into Mojo right now. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see some wonders. We've had no wonders out this game. Fiddler can definitely afford it, so that was probably good use for his resources. We've had to switch back to Mojo, who has just tidied up this last warrior here. And but yeah, what wonders have we got? So Fiddler has, what's he got? He's got 4 developing cities, so no strong cities as yet. So yeah, he might be saving up to try and get a strong city to build one of these strong wonders. The museum, mausoleum, Acropolis could all be good for him.
The museum will change the game, but as we learned from previous games, sure, you can have a science advantage, you can have it as much as you want, but if it's not invested in actual military things that propel you to win fights, you don't have a science advantage. You need to use that science advantage to be stronger militarily, not to be stronger economically.
Yeah, let's just have a quick look at the science tree. So this is Mojo's tree. So he has combo available. He's got steel, obviously. He's got his axes. He doesn't have phalanx or spoked wheel, so that's the only strength 5 unit he can build. I don't believe he has any strongholds out yet. He does have 4 laws now, but I believe that was a recent grab. Is this a stronghold? Yes, he's getting a stronghold in Waset and in Tepahu, which has gone strong recently as well. The Mojo actually has a strong city, which is better than Greece, which is wild. But yeah, 2 strongholds on the go there, so we're almost certainly going to see some of Egypt's light chariots coming out soon. I don't believe...
Honestly, in this situation, I would be thinking, okay, I either get I either get those ballistas or I get that maceman out. These are my options right now. Those are gonna be my saving graces in this situation. Uh, I'm curious if he's gonna go for either of those. He finally has a scout out to see what's going on because he has no idea what has been happening on the other side. Right now, he might be thinking in his head, where is everyone? What? I thought I was behind. Why am I not being pushed?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that Greece is choosing not to build hoplites. He has two strongholds, but he's building slingers over hoplites. And I guess that's perhaps facing axes. He's decided that he doesn't want to use hoplites because of that. But even
Oh,
so,
I have the answer for it.
oh yeah,
Uh, he doesn't have wood,
he doesn't
and
have
he doesn't want to buy wood.
he doesn't have wood, but he has 4,500 money. He could buy like
Oh, agreed on that. But
800 wood
that's what the
easily.
yeah, 800 wood. I think that's what he's thinking is in his head right now. He's like, oh man, I don't have any wood. I don't want to buy it right now. It's gonna get expensive over time.
Yeah,
That's the only explanation.
I think that is probably true, but I think it's a mistake. I think he should be probably chopping wood. I mean, I guess he doesn't have the orders to at the moment, but he can make that up by chopping all this forest. And yeah, I'd think a hoplite would be a better bet, even against an axeman. As soon as you get two hoplites together, they are still going to beat out an axeman, and that would
Yes.
be a better bet than a slinger at the moment.
Let's look real quick at the hoplite and their skills, what they bring to the table. They bring
Sure.
formation, which gives you the 20% strength for. You can go into the city, or yes,
Yeah.
formation, 20% strength for being same unit adjacent. Throw in a commander on top of it, that's another 20%. It doesn't matter if you throw an axeman at me.
And
I'm gonna be stronger.
yeah, and they've got Pierce as well, and obviously anti-mounted, which would be great when Mojo does get his unique units out. So yeah, definitely these would be good to have. But yeah, even just against axes, so two hoplites together got that 20% bonus. You're looking at a 7.2 strength versus an axeman, which is 5, and they get 25% versus hoplites, I believe.
I believe so, yes.
Anti-polearm, yeah, 25%. So 5 plus 25%, you're looking at what, 6.25 versus 7.2 for the hoplite. So hoplite, two hoplites together, definitely better than an axe. And yeah, it'd be great to counter the UU. I have completely fallen behind on what's happening though, so let's have a look. So this is still the same turn. Okay, we're not so far behind.
Let's take a second here. Machinery are outcoming. 3 turns.
3 turn onagers, that's exciting. Yep, love to see that. He's got training cap of 2,000. Fiddler has not, I guess, been
Fiddler.
promoting his units, so that is interesting to see. Yeah, look at all these units. They're all no promotions anywhere. This guy's got guard. That's it.
We did see a difference in playstyle yesterday between, for example, Aran and Founder. Founder likes to waste all of his training to make all of his units over upgraded, while Aran likes to keep and collect his training in case he needs to rush and in case he needs to do anything specific with that training. It is a playstyle for sure. I respect what he's trying to do, but right now it's above 2,000. You have no excuse. You gotta use that because it's just going toward what orders.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
not even fully.
It's it's converting at 100 trading to an order, which is the same rate as if you were buying orders. So it's not terrible, but I think you've got to have a balance. It's definitely worth keeping some training in the bank to use when you need it. But yeah, you want to be promoting your units for sure. And yeah, it's interesting, of course, because quite a few of at least his very well promoted axe died in that fight, but he has at least saved one experienced axe here with several promotions. This slinger's quite well promoted as well. I imagine Mojo might or might not be using training for promotions, because of course Mojo can be using promotion training for rushing units now. Like he could be rushing. What did Mojo go for a state religion? State religion is Egyptian paganism. So like he could rush an axeman for 360 training right now. We are seeing a bireme coming out of the rider's seat up here, so that's an interesting take. Yeah, possibly just to connect these two cities for much faster reinforcements. Being able to get all the way over to these tile would make it a lot faster to the front line than having to slog over here. Plus, probably just more order efficient is the main point, because of course a swift zealot, he can move a long way anyway. But yeah, it will take a lot of orders. Mojo does have a settler here, so he is coming to settle this site. Excellent, love to see it. I don't think there's anything Fiddler can do about that at the moment, because yeah, he just doesn't have the units. I assume the settler can probably reach. Oh, he can't quite reach the city without a march, but I imagine Mojo will want to march this unit. But yeah, look at that, five fatigue settler. Love to see it.
Oh, he rushed. Oh, it's his turn right now, so he's gonna just use the force march real quick. Fiddler is
Yeah,
finally
force
making
march.
a hoplite Impella.
Okay, that's
Finally.
good to see. Excellent. Yeah, so Mojo did force march to the city site. He's choosing what family. He's gone for a rider's family.
That's the only option, really. There's no other choice.
He's going for a worker, which is interesting, but okay. What else he could have built? He could have built an 8-turn axeman here, or a 6-turn slinger. The worker good here, perhaps long term. I suppose he wants to get this all upgraded, and this has got some amazing quarry spots here as well. So yeah, plus the silver would definitely help him sort out his money deficit. So lots of nice tiles to be improved here. So fair enough, fair enough.
I would love to see a fort or two actually around the city, just to block off the way for Mojo. I think on each side of the city, just to block off the way, make it harder for him to show, make him harder for him to do anything. That's something, that's
Yes,
a possibility.
certainly an option. Yeah, perhaps a fort on this tile and this tile here, perhaps might be quite nice. Just to yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Throw in a garrison in that urban tile, that gives you, I believe that would give you a fort defense.
Yeah, it would give you 20% for the garrison and 25% for the urban, so very nearly fort. I mean, of course, with onagers coming out, then it's not necessarily quite that
It's the
simple,
smartest
because
choice.
you want to stay off the urbans, but still. Straight for the
He
iron.
doesn't
He
know
has improving the iron straight away. Yes, well, his main strength is axeman, so understandable he wants as much iron as possible. Plus, he gets the training out of that as well. So yeah, he gets some good usage out of that for sure. What do? Let's see. We've still got another couple of turns on the stronghold. I just wanted to double check. Light chariots are food and wood. Yeah, so he is going to have to buy wood or cut it if he wants to actually build his light chariots, which is going to be more of a problem for Mojo than it is for Fiddler, because he doesn't have the money saved up to buy that wood. He will have to sell some of his other resources in a fairly bad trade to make that wood, or will have to do a lot of chopping. So Mojo is going to struggle to afford his unique units a lot more than Fiddler is. Now let's swap back to Fiddler. Fiddler's actually got a a food deficit now. I wonder if he's got any pillaged. He's got one pillaged farm, but yeah, he's very short on food, surprisingly. And Tachia is really the only city making him any food here. So we've got 3 rebels he's dealing with at the moment. Yeah, hot plate in 4 turns, Impeller, warrior coming out. So in fact, Greece is going almost exclusively military now. He's getting a worker in the new city, but otherwise he is militarizing up hard. He has got the tactician back on a spear up here. It's good to see. Hello, Pilpal. Welcome to the stream. Rebel situation is tough. It is, yes, it's not what you want to be seeing when you're facing off against an opponent who potentially can cause you problems. I'll be interested to see if Mojo feels he can push in now. They are similar strength. Mojo is primitive in science compared to Fiddler. Yeah, this is a full retreat here. Fiddler is pulling back all his units. I mean, it makes sense. He doesn't want to be leaving his units exposed out the front of his cities, even if he is expecting Mojo to come in, or perhaps especially if he's expecting Mojo to come in. The sensible thing to do would be to put units behind the cities. I would expect to see them on the urban if he's planning to defend here. So maybe, I mean, he doesn't need all of these units to deal with the rebels. He has, I guess he doesn't actually have that much in the back lines here. He's just got the one Slinger Impeller and another here. So maybe he is going to pull some of these units back. I wouldn't have thought so, though. I imagine the two Slingers can hold the line enough here to wait for reinforcements to come out in the back line. So I would have thought this is probably just pulling back to avoid getting killed by Mojo, but I imagine he's not going to retreat too far, but we shall see. Managed to clear out one of the rebels. A lot of governors available. He doesn't have many governors in his cities. In fact, it looks like the only governor he has is Impeller, which is a slothful. Ugh, that's painful. He's got a slothful governor Impeller that's killing his training. He still has pretty good training, but yeah. Minus 10% from damage, minus 10 from angry, and minus 20 from slothful. That is killing a lot of his training advantage there.
Does he notice that it's slothful? Is he realizing that's happening?
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, it may be that the governor wasn't slothful when he got assigned.
Yeah.
And that's
Or maybe
just
he's
happened.
going for the Delver. That's what I'm
Delver's,
thinking.
yeah, it's not really doing that much for him. It's something, but yeah,
Not anymore.
not worth having for sure. Yeah, that governor should absolutely get unassigned. He doesn't really have any good options. He could put a diplomat in and get some family opinion, which he desperately needs. So yeah, the diplomat would be a much better choice right now.
I always forget that the diplomat bonus is actually there. That 40% opinion. That's nothing to scoff at. That's actually a huge amount.
It would definitely help pull him out of this angry family. The no joke. He does not want that.
Let's see
a
why
penalty
they
on
are
his
angry.
penalty on his production, penalty on his combat strength, 10% rebel chance. Yuck. So it's just a lot of discontent mainly. There's not really too much else going on. He's got no councillors, but it's only a minus 20. No luxuries. The head is slightly an over him, but not too bad. But yeah, it's just his discontent has built up. I imagine he's got quite a few champion cities. Yeah, he's got 4 of his cities are champions compared to 2 and 2. So yeah, between those 4 cities, they've just built up some discontent that he is ill-equipped to deal with. He doesn't. I mean, he does have Greek paganism as a religion, but he's only +9 with Greek paganism, and he's only got one family following it. So yeah, he's not really being able to leverage religion to help his family opinion, which is obviously a very good way of doing that. All right, we're back to Mojo. Let's see what's happening here. We've still seeing some more healing.
He's just gonna hold his ground. He's waiting. He doesn't have the scouting capability yet to see what's happening. It's basically he's playing half a map at the moment where he knows what's going on, then the other half of the map is just a mystery. Anything could be happening over there.
This scout is just in his territory at the moment, so yeah, I'd like to see the scout come out. He knows this tree is here, I would assume. So let's.
I can check for you real quick.
Let's
Yes, he does know.
Let's see the scout coming out and getting a little bit of vision on what's going on. He can poke out and see what's going on. But yeah, Mojo is completely blind. You're right at the moment. So yeah, there's no way he should be pushing in without vision. Absolutely, he needs to get that scout out there.
He should definitely be a Leroy Jenkins in this situation, just throwing all of your units forward and hope for the best.
Well, it could work. But yeah, I don't know if he necessarily needs another scout. One is probably enough, but he does need to actually move it forward. What are we taking? It sounds like we're taking
with
some
you
more
on that
promotions.
one, actually.
You think he needs more scouts?
I think he needs to have 3. One above Lyctos, one above Massalia, and one in the middle somewhere near his capital, near Pella, just to be able to see everything. He'll have a very good idea on what's going on. Although one will serve the general purpose of what is needed on that forest, we're not going for what is needed. We're going for what can dominate this game.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, you're right. you're right. Longer term, he definitely wants to have more vision than he can get with one scout. But yeah, one scout in the trees and poking out and then back again would let him see all of this, would let him see what's going on and know whether he has a chance to push in or not. But I mean, that's assuming he wants to push in. Maybe he's content to build up for a bit. We've got still got one turn on these 2 strongholds, so he might be waiting to build up some more UUs.
Yes, the stronghold. One year.
Yep, counselling for a turn, so I would assume he is planning on
Just
building
waiting.
that. He has chopped some trees, but look at he's up to 100 wood, so he can afford some mounted lancers now, which is great to see.
Oh, that's gonna be brutal to face. Especially if you're having a bunch of warriors over here. 2 spearmen. Yeah, no, those chariots are gonna make a lot of work. They're
Yeah,
gonna make it short and easy.
he will need to protect them from the spears, but if he can do that, then yes, they will be a good advantage for him for sure. So we are seeing the Byrim anchoring here, so he is covering this. So yeah, those light chariots will be able to immediately get into the fight, I imagine, with a swift zealot and that anchoring there, he'll be able to pull them in very quickly to the fight. Maybe a bit of road down from Saka to Nakan would be nice to see. He has the resources to do it. Interesting to see he's purchasing tiles here. Is Mojo in colonies? I guess he must be. No, it's the landowner seat. He's buying tiles from the landowner seat. Grabbing these camels here.
Let's get
Expanding
more
his
orders.
territories
He's
a bit.
screaming in his head. He's gonna need it with those chariots.
More orders would be
I mean,
good.
they can travel a long way.
We are back to Fiddler. Let's see what else is happening here. Still dealing with rebels. His farm has been pillaged. He's got one event
Hey,
there. No, he's just dealt with it.
there's only 2
Extinguishing his
now. Hey,
prince.
it's working.
Yeah, they're coming down. So the prince, he's got a 14-year-old tactics student heir.
There we go. That's needed. Who's corrupt?
Yeah. He's
Very sad to see.
got quite a few people in the succession actually. He's got the Duchess and then a third in line, plus his brother is fourth in line. So he's got a commander there he could swap in if needed. I imagine he'll wait for the prince to grow up and see if he can get an archetype on him that he'd like to have. What would he like to have, I suppose, is the question. What archetype do you reckon Fiddler is gunning for at the moment?
Ooh, that's a good question. Not Zealot, because he doesn't have that state religion.
So tactics student, he could be hero, commander, tactician, zealot, or schemer.
I would go for commander or hero. Hero, definitely. With that huge amount of training you have.
Yes, he
Just
could
use
definitely
that.
utilise that training back. We haven't seen a lot of heroes in the tournament so far. I don't think I've seen any launch offensives.
None. We have
So
seen none.
That would be
because
great if that got pulled out.
It's a really hard thing to pull out, especially for new players. I know for a fact I cannot pull it out myself and do it right. The mechanic of it, for example, you can't attack with the unit specifically that has the hero. You need to attack with every unit, then use the ability. Then I believe you can attack with that unit again.
No, you can't. No, so the current
So
implementation
it's just
is you get no attacks on the hero unit, and it's just all the surrounding units get to attack again. So yeah, it is quite hard to set it up. You do have to position them nicely, but if you can get it working, you get 6 extra attacks. Potentially with your strongest units, if you can arrange them correctly. Be really nice to see with onagers actually. If you can get a nice circle of onagers around a hero and get them firing twice, that would be absolutely devastating.
I feel like hero is the weakest out of them all at the moment. I would personally go for a commander. Throw it on one of these hoplite. Have 2 commanders on 2 hoplites. Have 1 unit come in from the back flank. That's 100% more damage. You're gonna destroy any unit you can think of with that 40% extra strength from the 2 adjacent units that are similar.
Commander would definitely be strong, as would Tactician, as he already has.
Yes.
Probably not Schemer at this point, but yeah, definitely some good options. Zealot probably not, because he doesn't have the religion.
I wouldn't go this time with the tactician on the hoplite. Although it's great if there are lots of melee units and everything, I would go with it on a slinger or an archer, just to lock in that one exact unit you need to lock in, and just don't even finish the unit. Just leave it there. Leave it there, it's doing nothing.
Yep,
Um,
generally tacticians do work better on ranged units. You can also, it's much easier to keep a ranged unit safer because you can put melee units in front of it, and yeah, you don't need to expose it quite as much as on a melee unit. So yep, that's a good call. We're seeing a lot of chops from Mojo. He's really working his wood economy. He has rushed a light chariot in his rider seat there. He doesn't have horses in Worcester, so he can't build his UUs there. I wonder if Mojo realised that when he
can't
built the
he?
stronghold.
Can't he push? There's a horse at the bottom, I believe, somewhere in Shidet. Can't he just buy all of these tiles and get that horse
Oh, I mean, he
for
could,
now?
he could
He can
do, but
beeline it.
that's an awful lot of work, and that horse has already got a pasture on it, so
Oh, that is
he,
impossible now.
yeah, you can't swap tiles when they've already got improvements on. So awkward to do. Yeah, I think that was possibly a mistake building the stronghold in the capital there, but I mean, he gets half an order from it, so it's always helpful. Let's see, we are back
We are back at
to
Fiddler.
Fiddler. What's going on?
Alright. He's
Still
not.
dealing with
He has an
rebels.
event that gives him the prison conscripts, 2 militias for free in Antioquia.
Yeah,
And
never
I
hurts.
won't lie, he kinda needs it. Kinda.
Two
That
militias
city
would
is
be
less than
great.
half health.
Yes, he's still at 8 turns on a warrior, which is what it was taking 2 or 3 turns ago. He is definitely struggling. Well, a slinger attacking a spearman in a forest is definitely not going to work well. So yeah, a couple of militias would actually be really useful here to kill that spear. Siren says build delete pasture still possible. Yeah, I guess if you use a little bit of trickery to get
How
around
do
it,
you do
possibly
that?
that's the
Can we
case.
get an explanation for it?
It's not a trick I've actually ever used myself, but I guess if you start building another improvement on the horse, that immediately deletes the pasture. So you can just
Ah,
build
I
build
see.
anything there and then cancel it, and yeah, you will have an unimproved horse. But it means you lose the pasture, you don't get any refund for that, and you're gonna have to rebuild it
Right,
again. So possible, but expensive, and especially when you consider he's got to buy the tiles all the way here and lose
right.
family opinion with the riders to get it. I don't know if it's worth it. He's got a city who can build like chariots. I think that's enough. I think he should just focus on other troops in
Well,
Rosette, to be honest.
I mean, he can finally put an Odeon in Shidet, actually get it going a long time ago, knowing fully well it has the horses that he needs. No,
Greece
well, there are
has
excuses for the situation.
Greece has machinery. They're going for an 11-turn hydraulics.
There we go.
That's
That is
exciting.
the move.
Be nice
Scientific
to
is crying right now of happiness.
be nice to see some onagers rushed out. Again, they cost wood, but again, he can afford it. So yeah, I think rushing out a couple of onagers here would help his defensive situation a lot. I'm not sure he's ready to
Well,
go on the offensive again, but if he ranges a couple of onagers up behind Lyctos, that's going to make that city much safer from attack.
he can only rush in Patras right now and Massalia.
Yeah,
Actually
yeah,
in Lyctos. He can
yeah.
actually rush there.
He's got
He
Greece
has
culture.
options.
Yeah, it's a lot coming up. So he
Uh,
has started an onager in Marseille at least. A slinger in Lyctos, I guess
and
he's already been working on that for a few turns.
and he has epics. He has
Ah,
been running with epics on. So all that whole fight that he was having at the front,
yeah.
he was not just getting military unit dead, he was getting culture and thanking Mojo for getting him a little bit stronger, little by little.
Always nice to see. So we are seeing the onager rushed out Massalia. So yeah, that's going to be great for him. Of course, he doesn't realise that Mojo is still completely blind and has no way of seeing what's going on. So I imagine in Fiddler's position, I would be very worried about an attack coming in. So yeah, he's
Or a
getting
special
that
unit
defence
coming
going.
in.
So yeah, some
Oh,
forts
there it
behind
is.
Lyctos would be really nice to see at this point from Fiddler to get those onagers in. That's
Go
the
look at
UU, and he's rushed another UU
TB.
immediately as well.
Yeah, look at TBO. TBHO. He is so happy with this light chariot, and they get a free level from the beginning,
Yeah.
just because of a shrine.
And look at that
He goes
movement.
for,
He can already get straight to the front line from that back city. Amazing. What do you get? Fierce.
and he doesn't need to really, and he gets that 25% if he's flanking. This is a happy unit for sure.
He could even take a Heckler promotion on that as well, which would be really nice for him. Greece has a lot of generals. He'd get a lot of mileage out of Heckler. If you wanted to burn another 200 training on that. I imagine he's rushing with training here. He's rushed 2
Yes,
times. Yes, it's the 2 light chariots. Yeah. So he is spending
that's
his
the only
training on
rushes
this.
he has.
But he is getting 200 training a turn, so he absolutely can afford to rush and still burn training on promotions as well. So I think I would be tempted in this case to take that. Hello, Androff. Welcome to the stream.
Alright, he keeps chopping trees,
More
and he keeps
chopping.
pushing that scout.
That's marvellous. I love to see it. Great. Yeah.
Does he know? Does he know he's doing that?
He will have no way of seeing that, so no, he can't know that that's happening.
Uh,
But it's fun to see.
I know. We have, yes. All he needs now is to move that border, and then that scout is gonna be visible.
So Egypt has just taken war with the Vandals, interestingly. So I wonder if he is planning on pushing in here and settling this site. I think that would be a good move for Mojo. I think if he's not ready to take the fight to Greece, which he can't do without vision, then clearing and settling this site would definitely be good for him. Getting another city up in the long term will definitely be helpful for him. So I
Just real quick
imagine,
too, to add to it,
yeah, it
to
was
that
child
specific
labour.
reason, he became, yeah, and he becomes cruel for it.
And another 220 training taking in as well, though. And 6 legitimacy,
Yeah.
always good. What's his family opinions looking at? Wow, look at those family opinions.
It looks beautiful,
Oh my
doesn't it? Oh, and then
word.
ambassador,
Love
and an
it.
ambassador. You know what?
Yeah, that's nice.
Rush a couple of more units. Go around, go run with these unique units that you have. What is he
Yeah.
gonna do? Fight you back?
Now, just look at these family opinions, and then let's just compare them to Fiddler, who, yeah, they're getting worse, if anything. He's 191 in the negative there. Very close to being furious, which is really going to hurt. So
Is
he's
he
already at
influencing anyone?
minus 10% on all his units. If he gets to furious, I believe that's minus 20%. And yeah, that's going to suck.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it right now is, okay, you're not influencing anyone. You are. You're not even. He's not even into Greek paganism.
No,
He
no.
hasn't adopted the religion himself for himself.
I imagine he doesn't have divine rule, so he probably can't at the moment. Yeah, he
cannot.
doesn't.
More like convert himself to that religion. That will give you
Right.
plus 20.
Yes, fair enough. Yeah, he has got a relatively new leader, but yes, that would be a good thing he could do to ingratiate himself. But with only one family following Greek paganism, that's not even that helpful. But yeah, it would help with
That
the
is
champions at
40
least.
opinion. Even then, that's 40 opinion for himself. For the champions. Then go for the influence around all these families and hope that the events actually pull off. You need to influence that ambassador because the ambassador is mad at him. That's 50% less family opinion. He could be having it be at around 30 or, I'm sorry, 40. So he has options. To make it worse, there are better ambassadors out there. There's one that gets 45 family opinion. So he's just not utilizing what he has because he's trying to go for that military fight when in reality the real fight happening is inside his own territory.
Yeah, definitely. He does need to work on his opinion. It doesn't seem to be a focus at the moment. So what is he doing? He's dealing with the rebels, of course. He's building a few more camps and quarries, a couple of farms. He does need to sort out his food production, which is absolutely dire. I'm not sure he needs more quarries particularly. Stone, well, I mean, more stone is always good, of course, but considering. How long has part 2 been going on for? Yes, we're just at the hour mark now. Hello, Don Rock, by the way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, what's happening? So he's moved his onager forward as well. He's not unlimbered here. Yeah, I would like to see some forts going on. He does actually need to get a quarry on this marble tile as well, but I guess he just doesn't have the slingers at the front line. The slingers? The workers
The
at the
worker.
front line. Yes, thank you.
You're doing great, man. You're doing 13 jobs at the same time. I have full respect for you. Full respect.
So there's a scout being built in Massalia, which is quite interesting. He already has one scout at the front line, but obviously Fiddler does not believe one scout is enough, and he wants to get more visibility, which is absolutely fair.
I agreed. He doesn't know what's happening in that capital, and he kinda needs to know what's going on.
A 6-turn scout is a little bit unfortunate. He does not have a lot of growth in the city, but yeah, I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Well, isn't he cruel? No, that's gonna be Mojo. Mojo is the cruel one after using child labor.
Wow,
Very, very unforgivable.
look at the city list there. He doesn't have growth anywhere. All his cities are poor in growth and poor in civics, frankly. That is not what you want to be seeing. That doesn't bode well for long-term science development. So, he has the science advantage, but yeah, where's it even coming from? It's mainly character science is what
Yes,
Fiddler has.
yes.
So I would
All
say
of his characters.
I would say the clock is actually in Mojo's favour, because while he has lower science, he has much better city science, and if he can actually develop that and get some specialists going, I think longer term Mojo is going to overtake Fiddler in science if he gives them the chance. Of course, with ballistas coming up, that's going to be a problem to deal with. But actually, Mojo has the light chariots, which don't have any ballistas. Don't have any advantage against the light chariots. They will die fairly quickly to them. So I don't think Mojo even needs to be too worried about them.
If anything, these horses actually give. Let's see, that 50%. Well, that is melee combat. Never mind. I did not know that. The horses give melee combat 50% for against sieges.
Yes.
These are not melee.
Yes, that's
so it's
true.
not really affecting it.
The light chariots don't get a bonus against siege, but the ballistas don't get a bonus against them either. So yeah, you're seeing another
fight.
Another light chariot rush. Mojo is obviously keen to get as many light chariots out as he can. Excuse me. Absolutely makes sense.
But he does get the 25% for flanking for the attack, so he can, realistically speaking, run them down really fast if he would like to sacrifice a unit or two for a ballista or an onager. That is something he can do with the flanking, but I don't think he even needs to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely very easy for him to take advantage of flanking with the light chariots, and yeah, that is a very good bonus for him there. So he has Fiddler's finally killed the rebel at Pella. He's not taking any repairs. He's still building a hoplite here, so he's getting even more discontent stacking up in the capital, which is only going to make his opinions worse. He's actually down to furious with the champions now. So he's now minus 20% of all his production, 50% extra maintenance, 15% rebel chance, can't harry. Oh, he's actually getting a bonus from the Jester's Mask Governor. Does he have a Jester's Mask Governor? I don't think he does. I think that's a potential bonus. Yeah, he's not actually getting that. But,
right now,
even so, that's horrible. 20% military penalty.
Right now, all I can think of is like just poking at Fiddler with a stick. Hey buddy, are you okay? Are you dead? What's going on here? Why do you only have the slinger and Antiochia? Move something back. That slinger should go forward, and he should move something back with it like a spearman or something. He should not be leaving that slinger over there. He should be fixing these cities. He needs to do something.
This is pretty tragic here. I mean, he does have a hoplite carrying a Pella next turn, and he's rushed the hoplite here.
That's not enough.
It is enough. Wow, yeah. I mean, the city's not going to fall, but it's a little bit close, frankly. I mean, the hoplites will be able to deal with these units quite quickly. So he's not really got problems, but it's not good. It's definitely not helping him. Yeah, even though rebels don't cause extra discontent every time they hit, all the cities are taking extra discontent just from being damaged, and if he's not healing them, which he's not at the moment, then that's just going to keep stacking up. His opinions are not getting better anytime soon, I don't think. Not good. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't
What
seen
is
more of
he
these
doing
units
on
come
his
back.
leader? He's doing something with his leader.
He's
Is he
doing an
influencing?
influence finally. Influence on the
Yes.
oligarch, so on the champion's head of family. So not even on
I
the
mean,
Greek
that's one move.
head of religion. The head of religion is 61, so I guess he will probably not be around too long. So yeah, he needs to influence both of them really. But yeah, fair enough.
We take these wins. We're doing something, and that's what matters.
Paragraph now, says Scientific. Let's have a look at the paragraph. I imagine Mojo has been shooting up. Wow, Fiddler has been increasing as well, but yeah, they are basically neck and neck now. Very little in it. And considering Mojo has been behind pretty much all game, then yeah, it's definitely swinging to Mojo's favour now. So great to see, great to see. I love these back and forth games where I think at the beginning of the stream, Fiddler was definitely looking in a much stronger position. We were even thinking whether Mojo might not be able to come back from it or not. But yeah, definitely everything to play for at the moment.
Honestly, what I'm learning again, and this is something I'm learning from these games, uh, going an early science advantage is like a double-edged sword. You never know whether that advantage is going to help you or not.
Well,
Just
yeah, I think it's. I mean,
it
it's always
doesn't
good.
end the game for you. It's congratulations, you have all of this science advantage. It does not close the game for you. What closes the game is resilience and hoping that things go well.
Yeah, we definitely have to have the units. So Mojo is moving on and clearing the Vandal site. I assume Greece does not see this. No, Greece does not see this at all. So he is blind up here. So is there a settler coming in to deal with this? He doesn't have any at the moment. He is not working on one. So he's not in a position to actually settle this Vandal site. But I imagine we'll see one soon.
Maybe it's specifically just so he can clear the way for himself to be able to move around
I mean,
without any barbarians behind his back annoying him.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I think it's a decent play. If he's not actually attacking Fiddler, then his military might as well be doing something, and this is a good thing for them to be
It's,
doing. He only has
it's also
4.
giving experience
Yes,
that
this is
he
very
needs
true.
for these units.
Yeah, he is. You can see he's burning through his training very quickly now, even though he's got 239 coming in a turn. He's down to 408. He's rushed his 4th light chariot here. Yep. So,
Let's look at the event real quick. Word of a coup that he has happening. Can we look what he ended up doing with it?
be the bonus
Word of a coup.
effects.
It's the next one to the right. There we go.
That's city production.
No,
No, I don't see that.
I don't know what
Yes,
he did with it.
the only effects we see here are tactic studies. So he's got news, another zealot, his princess. He loves the zealots. This is his
I don't
3rd
blame him.
zealot, and yeah, he got a free apprentice acolyte. So I think that's
The
right,
herbalist,
isn't it? Yeah. So
which
his first queen was a zealot. Yeah, his current king's a zealot, and his heir is a zealot as well. So all in on the zealotry. Love to see it. It's committing. Zealot supremacy
just
indeed.
to add to it, she's a herbalist plus 2 health back from heal action. That's not a small amount. That actually, if you're on the defensive side, that could give you what you need to be able to survive some of the fights. You're getting 7 health back per heal rather than 5.
Yep, herbalist
We
is a nice
joke about
promotion for
these.
sure. Oh, the king
In the
is.
past, go
Sorry,
ahead.
I was going to say the king is severely ill and cursed, so he may not be around for long. We may be seeing a succession soon. What were you saying?
We sometimes I joke about people going herbalist. They're going focus only level 1, not investing fully into it, or going for things that I just look at. I'm like, who would go for that? And Mojo went for these skills this game, and he showed me why I'm wrong to scoff at these ones. Like healer, herbalist. I never thought that they were valuable skills, that they could actually change the game and change how it looks like. So, thank you, Mojo. You have been giving us an amazing show.
Yeah, definitely is interesting to see different tactics being used. So he's got the 2 hoplites out now. He will need to actually march them in to kill someone this turn, which he probably wants to do because this city is looking very troubled now. Oh no, suddenly he can. Has he just got Swift or something? Yes, he has just picked up the Swift trait by the looks of it. Because suddenly this
Oh, he's happy.
hoplite can reach. So that's a very nice pickup. It's great to see.
Thank you, RNGesus, for giving us the opportunity to have a Swift, is what he's saying right now. I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going to help. This city's gone to the wire here. They've got 2 out of 20 HP.
And
Yikes.
okay, he hasn't been healing it at all time. He has been building that warrior.
I mean, that's
since...
crazy, right? Why?
Yeah.
You just repair the city at this point. I mean, he's repairing Pella, thank goodness. Now, I hope he repairs this as well, because yeah, a 7-turn warrior without healing the city is madness.
To be fair, he did mention after the game on the part 1 that, oh, I'm struggling with this turn timer. And
Right,
I don't blame
yeah,
him.
fair enough. Yeah, this city is at 3.6 training a turn now. He's minus 45% from damage and 10% from the angry family. So yeah, it's 17 years if he wanted to put a warrior from scratch. Crazy. Domrot says of them prodding each other or just using harsh words across the borders. Yes, there has been a fair bit of battling. We are in a peaceful area at the moment. Yes, there was a fair bit of contesting for this city site here at Nubt, however that is pronounced, and it did look like, and Mojo had to fall back from Nubt, and Fiddler pressed in and started attacking units around Neck, and it was looking a little bit grim for Mojo, but he did manage to push back, and they're in a neutral situation now. But it looks like Mojo is coming back strongly. No real improvements yet on the family opinion here. He does have a luxury free, a literature he could assign. I think he's really just struggling for orders at the moment. Orders is a big problem, obviously. I mean, he's having to spend a lot dealing with rebels, which is not great. What's happening to that city? This city here, you mean Antichia? Is that the city you're referring to? Too many rebels is what's happening there.
Did you just come back scientific? We've been talking about that for 5 minutes now. Come on, man.
But well, perhaps he's referring to another city. Who can tell? It can be hard to tell on chat sometimes. It's delayed if you don't see messages immediately. Should he resign that queen, considering all the negative opinion? Well, I'm not sure that really helps him.
That's not how it works.
I mean, he's going to take a huge legitimacy penalty for abdicating, plus losing more legitimacy. Oh, what are you saying?
He's going for the hero. Prince Aristander, age 18, is a hero for him. We might see some hero action on Greece.
Excellent. All right. Well, yes, he does have the training to use it. So, yeah, it would be great to see some launch offensives there, definitely.
Finally, that's going to be a first, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
But he will lose his science advantage at that point. Like right now, he needs to throw all of his science into getting these military advantages and hoping for the best.
Right, I mean that's another point on the Queen has got 7 wisdom. It's pulling in 11 science a turn. That is quite a significant amount of his total Empire science is coming off this person here. So yeah, resigning that would definitely not be a good move for him right now.
He has the mysterious sword. He still hasn't turned it into the sword of God. I believe that's how the event works.
Yes, you have to have the mysterious sword first, and then you're just waiting for event. There's nothing you can do to influence that. It's just random whether you get it or not. So,
my question is, why would he put that tactician again on a hoplite? He noticed, he saw that it does not work. So put it on something else. I would have put it on an onager, honestly, with that 28% crit.
well,
29% crit. Whatever you hit, it doesn't move anymore.
Tactician on onager is awkward though, because it means that melee units can attack, and because onagers have a minimum range of 2, then you don't get the counter attack.
It's not about the counter attack. It's about that stun ability. Anything you touch,
it's partly
doesn't get to
it's
move.
partly about the counter attack, which is I'm sure what he's thinking with the assigning it to the hoplite. Yeah, it does get really damaging counter attacks.
But I don't know, put a different tactician on it. Does he have any other different tacticians? I'm looking at it right now. You can keep looking at Mojo. No, he does not. All he has
Yeah,
is
I'm
hero
just
and commanders. I would have thrown those two commanders on these hoplite, two hoplite he has. That's what I would have done personally in this
Yep, yep.
situation.
Well, that'll definitely be a good play. Commanders and hoplites are great. So Mojo is promoting up his axes here. We're seeing Brave, we're seeing Warden Tough,
Warden,
Heckler Tough.
nice.
We've got a Zealot on this axe here. Interestingly,
Yes.
yeah. So he does have his king on one of the light chariots. None of the others. Yeah,
Lovely, lovely. I love to see that.
we've got a Heckler, a Fierce, and an Eagle Eye light chariot here, plus a Swift, Fierce,
He
Focus.
went on focus again. I don't know why the obsession with focus.
Focus is a great promotion. I think if
It's a
you've
10%. I like the guaranteed
seen it, if you've
capability.
seen any of the Assyria games, you know how incredible Focus
I
can be.
have,
Yeah.
I have. It was a great game. I recommend everyone to watch it. Back and forth were happening, and I feel like you need to invest a lot into that crit for it to work.
Well,
And maybe I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong.
the
But
the
once you
advantage
get it,
the advantage of crits is that you can poke a hole in a line which would otherwise you just wouldn't have the ability to. You know, it's not plus 10% attack. It's the ability to have 100% attack 10% of the time is better than 10% strength all of the time because it's damage when you need it. I mean, obviously whether you have show pending crits enabled or not make the big difference. It is off in the tournament default settings, and I believe it is
yes,
off here as well. But
it is
yeah,
off.
the ability to suddenly get twice as much damage as you should do just really helps with focusing fire on one particular unit. But yeah, crits are amazing. So we're seeing some fortifications going on here from Greece. He is setting up behind Lyctos. He's got the Onager set up here. So yeah, he is preparing nicely. If Mojo was planning on rushing in, then he's kind of lost the momentum. But obviously Mojo is not planning on doing that. Well, he's definitely taking up here. He's got lots of axes coming up, so he might be thinking about a push. If we've seen the scout move, the scout is no longer here. Where has Mojo's scout gone? Let's have a
I
quick
can
look
find
at
out
that.
for you
I can see
while
that.
you
Oh,
do what you gotta do.
it's in. He's got a scout in the city, in
It's
his
still
own
in the
city.
city. Okay, that's a move.
Wild. What is that scout doing there? Yeah, don't know. Very strange.
Is he conserving orders? Maybe. I mean, push it forward and poke your head in there, see what's going on, come back.
I mean,
You have the
maybe
orders.
he
He has
is.
34.
He has got quite a lot of orders. He's spending quite a few like attacking and promoting, but even so, yeah, scout should absolutely be a priority. He should be moving that scout in to have a look. Let's pop back
Settler
to
popping up from
Fiddler.
Saka for 5 years from here. I don't know if we have talked about that.
Oh, Mojo's building a settler. That's good news. Yeah, he wants to
Yes.
settle that city. Very good. Fiddler is still struggling to deal with rebels. He's got another rebel spear at Pella, so it's just not getting any better for him. His opinion has gone up a fair bit. He's back to angry now, minus 134, so that's getting better. Fiddler is
He's
running out of
influencing.
time, struggling with the turn clock again. He's influencing another oligarch now, he's getting the Sage family head. Getting better. Still ignoring the religion head. I guess he is ill now and 63, so probably considering
He's
Fiddler is just considering
screaming.
he's too old.
He's screaming, die, die, die. I don't want you anymore. Just die, please.
Order disparity is nuts. Yes, 16 orders to what did we say Mojo had?
To be fair,
37. That is
he
big.
has 8 workers doing stuff, and he doesn't have enough garrisons. I see 1 being built, 5 years. No garrison in this city. That's 1.
But yeah,
Yeah, he only has 3 garrisons and 1 stronghold.
Fiddler hasn't really increased his order output in the last 25 odd turns, whereas Mojo's been fairly steadily increasing it. So yeah, it's definitely paying off at this point. Peak
It's
Mojo
showing
play.
Mojo is
Love it.
showing his experience right now.
Absolutely, and determination, and yeah, not just giving up at the first sign of trouble. He stuck it out, and now he's definitely on the upswing.
He went with the delay method until I can do something with what I have. Let me just counter what you have.
It's cleared
He is being reactive. He's not being proactive for
True.
the
Yep.
entirety of the game. But now,
He's hanging back.
with these two unique units, he is finally being proactive with what he have.
Yeah, he's moved out. He's cleared that Vandal site very easily. As you say, there's a settler in 4 years, so that's nice bit of landowner growth. And yeah, just looking at the growth differential, let's just have a look at these cities. Remember, I don't think Fiddler had any cities above 12 growth, so yeah, that's the advantage of landowners. Of course, he's got some really nice landowner growth cities, plus a Jerty here in the cleric city is pretty good growth as well. Civics, he's not amazing on civics either. Some great training cities here. His rider's seat is absolutely
It became
stacked
strong.
on training.
Oh no, it did not. Wasit is on the way for strong in 4 years from now.
Okay.
He doesn't have the laws. He needs 2 more laws for it to actually make a difference. It does make a difference in his rider's seat, that's for sure. I think it's honestly smart that he put that rider's seat right there where all that honey is, where all that salt is, where that dyes is. I honestly, I would have put another landowners there, and he's showing me why I'm wrong.
Yeah, he's getting some good benefit from that for sure. And let's just have a look at culture in Tepu because he is a huge amount. It's 83 years. 22 culture a year. He sent a luxury there.
It's the biggest.
He's got paganism and Zoroastrianism. He's got an acolyte. And yeah, 4 honeys without improvement. He's getting 4 just from that honey. And yeah, some
That
mine as well.
city has double the culture popping out than Wasit, his capital.
Yeah, that's
Just to give you
Swiss
guys an
realm.
idea for the viewers.
So Mojo's on 4 laws. He needs another 3 laws in order to get his citadel. He's working on monasticism that will give him 1 more, but his science is still fairly low, so it's going to take him a fair while to get there. It's 10 years for monasticism. Greece is at 5 laws. He is working on hydraulics though, so he's not working on more laws at the moment. So it doesn't look like either player are going to have their 2nd level unique units anytime very soon. But we yet another slinger has popped out of Pella. He's got another rebel here. Pella has just hit strong. Got a couple of events here. Request for tools and politics studies. So a couple of education events. 2 more rebels, in fact, this turn have popped out. So yeah, this is a bit of a discontent spiral for Greece. Greece is just having to spend an awful lot of orders dealing with these horrible rebels and repairing improvements that are getting pillaged, and they're just struggling to actually make a lot of headway doing anything really. Where do Egypt's orders come from? Let's have a look at Egypt's orders breakdown.
Garrison. He has stronghold.
Rider seat, divine rule. Yeah, lots of garrisons and strongholds.
He only
Camps,
has 2 strongholds,
shrines.
and
He's got good legitimacy. He's got 148 legitimacy, so that's giving him a fair bit as well. And he's got serfdom
compared
as
to
well, of course.
108.
Yep, he's got a good legitimacy advantage. I am just going to grab some water, so if you want to take over commenting for a second, Lisa, I'll be right back.
Just so you guys know, it's gonna only be voice commentary for like 2 minutes in here. The onager is set up in Lyctos in a defensive position for Fiddlers. I heard a death pop up. He is killing some of these slingers for himself. He killed 3 rebels this turn for Fiddler, so he is working on those. He still has 2 rebels in Pella, which is not ideal. He is using slingers only to clear them out. So all of his actual strong units are at the front. He still have a hoplite in Antiochia, which he's still not healing Antiochia. It's hurt to hear. At the moment, Lyctos does not have anything happening. Mytilene is popping an onager. We still have a scout popping out of Massalia. He's saying, listen, I don't have enough scouting. I only have the... How many scouts does he have? He only has the one, so he wants more happening. He has 12 workers, but only 6 of them are doing something. 3 more orders for him to do stuff with. And he decided to build a road toward Patras. He finally finished that road line. Building a garrison in Mytilene, maybe he should focus a little bit on building more garrisons if I were him right now. That road line is really, really good to see
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
nice. So he's finally connected these cities, because these cities, none of these cities have been connected until just now, presumably, and he's just finished that. So that's going to help his growth as well as his reinforcement line. So yeah, that's great indeed.
He needs to do something about his gold deficit, because it's reaching 126 in 10 turns. He will
Yes.
have no gold on him, on his side.
Indeed, Greece is rapidly losing his money. Whereas if we go back to Mojo, Mojo is still losing money, but not as much as he
Yes.
was. He is pulling back. He's got a huge wood stockpile now. He's done a huge amount of chopping to get all of that wood, I would imagine. Let's have a quick look at his events. Oh, he's got succession.
And he has the food.
His princess has taken over. 21-year-old zealot on the throne, and he's
Did it
taken
die?
some science.
What
Yes.
happened there?
I imagine he must have done. Let's have a quick look.
Yes, he
the old
died.
king is dead. Long live the queen. Bit of extra science, very
He
welcome.
went for
Plus
the
the wood
science.
as well. Yeah, bit more wood. And yeah, his second in line, I guess this is. No, third in
The
line
third
cousin
in line,
is taking.
he went for... Sorry,
Schemer.
I know I'm cutting you off. Yes, he had the opportunity between Commander and Schemer. He went for that Schemer. I do have questions about going Schemer for this situation, to be honest. Seeing that unless he actually goes and gives him the leadership by abdicating or by putting him as an heir, that's when the Schemer is actually going to do work. He doesn't have spy network
Well,
that he can use.
let's bear in mind this being a schemer gives him 4 wisdom, which is giving him 3.2 science a turn, which is actually quite a nice boost for Mojo here. That's
That is fair.
nice
That would be
little
what?
extra.
A 8% increase or 10%?
It's more than 5% at least, yes.
Yeah.
So that's not terrible at all. We're finally seeing Mojo Scout coming out. That's fantastic. Right, Mojo actually has a little bit of vision now. He can see Lyctos, he can see the Onager here, so he knows what he's up against. That is
He did lose
probably...
the Swift.
Oh, that's... Yes, of course, with the new leader. Yeah, he just has his herbalist... which has
That
cut
being
his
said,
training rate down a fair bit. He's still got 163 training coming in turn, but yeah, not quite the heights that he was at.
Mojo sees the onager.
Yes. So the question now, I suppose, is does Mojo think he can push in? I think he probably can. I think
He can kill that onager in 3 hits with these chariots.
yeah, with the units he's got, he is able to take that on. And I would be tempted, because if you let onagers build up until there's 5 or 6 of them here, that becomes extremely difficult to push into. Whereas if he's going to, then sooner is probably better at this juncture.
He doesn't see any of the hoplites though. I am curious. I'm gonna look on my side, see where the hoplites are, just to get an idea. I apologize for saying a lot. I really hate when I do that. He has a hoplite near Massalia, and he has a hoplite back at Antiochia. That's his only 2 hoplites, and he stopped making those hoplites just to add to the table of the situation. He is building apprentice poets at the moment, which is a move.
So Mojo has just burnt 17 orders there. I guess he doesn't have the civilian units. He could probably use some more workers. He does have 10 improvement construction workers, so he's got a fair bit being built. But yeah, he's not even able to fully utilize all the orders he has at the moment, which is very different from the Greek situation. Let's switch over and have a look.
Gorgo, the leader, is now 49 for Fiddlers. She's getting old.
She does have the
Line of
mysterious sword now.
succession. She has it. He has had it for the last like 10, 20 years
Oh, really?
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he has it for a
Oh,
while. We
sorry.
mentioned
Yes,
this
I was.
much earlier.
Yes. I was thinking it was Sword of the Gods, but no, it is still the mysterious sword. Yes, good point.
Maybe he should start pushing towards these Numidians a little bit, maybe earlier. But looking at it, I'm not sure. He is at peace with them. I'm sorry, not peace.
Yeah,
With a
Greece is
truce.
only truce, so yeah, they're friendly. It would be nice to get peace, but yeah, we're probably going to see some more raids from these Numidians soon, which is, I mean, it's not going to be too difficult, but just on top of the rebels and the order situation, it's just soaking up even more orders. Antichi is still going to take a while to repair from that damage. Champions are back to being furious again. Ugh, look at the
Champions.
Greek pagan opinion is down to -71. Yuck. That is
Commander
horrible.
versus tactician. That's what's happening over here. And just to get an idea on character tendencies, they get 10 times hero, 10 times commander. Most likely they're not. He's gonna have to deal with those. So next leader is a hero, so he should have a lot less problems.
Yes, possibly the succession will help. I mean, the queen is only 49, so if she doesn't die early or abdicate, we could be seeing her on the throne for quite a long time still. Science-wise, we're looking at 68 versus 46, so there is still quite a big science gap.
To add to this, I know you're talking about the situation real quick. In Patras, the horses haven't been upgraded. No ranchers yet. No camp on the elephants. There's another horses, also no pastures on it.
Yeah, so there is a camp on the elephants in Patras. Yeah, you're right. There's no pasture in the
There
horses
is
there.
okay.
He is working on
That
a
city blocked it.
He is working on a pasture as well, so he does know he needs more orders and a garrison and a camp. So yeah, his order situation is getting better, although that camp is actually not an orders
It's
camp.
not ideal though.
We've got two scouts hanging out next to each other over here. Greece has just pushed Egypt out of the Lone Forest tale there, but it doesn't matter, he's still hidden. Science says Mojo should move with the raid. Yep, that wouldn't be a terrible plan for sure.
I mean, he can see that they are furious at him. That's all he gotta do is click on those units and go, oh man,
Yeah,
your champions really hate you. And
3.2 attack
just to
slinger,
give an
not good.
idea, most of his army, most of his infantry are from the champions.
Yep, pretty much everything
Most
here
of
is
the
champions
slingers
by the
are
look of it.
champions.
So yeah, no, this is a very weak army. Yeah, even a 4.8 strength onager is not fun. Yeah, definitely the timing is with Mojo. Mojo, I believe, still all has no. Of course he had a new leader, which has hurt his family opinions quite a lot. So he's down to cautious now. Obviously, still nowhere near as bad as Greece, but yeah, he doesn't have the
Now
heights
that
of
20%
where he
negative.
was.
Let's take a look at how much damage these troops can do for scientific. I'll take a look real quick.
Brutal. Yeah, so he could two-tap the onager
It
pretty
hurts.
easily with those light chariots. And the axes no doubt will do a lot of damage. Yeah, Mojo could absolutely cause a lot of pain here.
Annihilated.
He is popping a scout in, so he is checking out the back line. He sees the hoplite with the leader on it here, so he's getting a better idea. I would imagine Mojo is thinking about pushing in at this point. He has nowhere else to clear. He has the spare orders. He absolutely could be pushing in and.
Yes, 26 orders, guys, with 11 improves on Mojo.
Yeah.
That is not a small amount.
And again, it looks like he's floating 13 orders. I imagine the scout's not moving again. So yeah, it's just I would like to see. Yes, we are seeing some pushing forwards of the units here. We've got the axe and the militia moving forwards.
And he can see how far that onager can hit. All he gotta do is get himself in range. Use that river to your advantage. He can't attack you through the river. All he has is melee. He's gonna need to go around that small little lake between that has the elephants next to it. That's what I would do personally. Use that river to my advantage. Maybe even throw a couple of forts in there. He would force that onager to move forward if he wants to actually do anything. If he puts the onager in the city, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he would be able to hit one of the forts only. The one under the elephants if he put the fort in there.
So we're seeing some more general assignments from Mojo. Yep, it looks very much to me like Mojo is gearing up for war. I'd quite like to see some roading coming forwards here. I mean, obviously he's got the orders at the moment, to not really need it, but it's if and
That's
when he
another
needs
general.
to move more
All these chariots have a
reinforcements
general.
or fall back, then some roads here would be very nice. But yep, well generaled up. He's stuck at 4 light chariots. I don't think he's built any more. He's building a minor in Tepu now, so I guess he's got another light chariot queued. So I imagine, I'm not quite sure why he stops to build the minor here. Perhaps he wants that salt for the family opinion. Yeah, giving salt to the riders and getting them back to being pleased is definitely a strategy that could work well for him. Let's pop back to Fiddler. Using the sword, he has the option to get the Sword of the Gods. Excellent. And a mercenary chariot as well. You can pay 470 for that. That would definitely be helpful. It would be nice to get a Greek chariot out at this point.
Mojo doesn't have any spearmen, so he could line them up for himself.
Indeed. Struggle to get a really good route chain with his terrible opinion and damage, but it's better than nothing for sure. So
He has the gold, so might as well use it for his advantage.
We're not seeing any progress whatsoever on this control for Hamlet's ambition. Hamlet's wouldn't actually be terrible for him with this money rate. He is running out of money quite quickly, but again, I imagine it's an order issue. He just doesn't have the orders to do that much. We've got yet another rebel at Antichia before it could even finish repairing the first time. Yeah, yuck indeed. So he has taken sort of the gods on the leader, so this is now a very scary hoplite.
I would be hitting my head on a wall right now if I was Fiddler.
I'm sure he's not having a good time. So this Sword of the God is 50% attack and defense against infantry units. Of course, it does nothing against the light chariots, but he is a hoplite, so he will do loads of damage to the light chariots anyway. Greece can't see one light chariot plus the axe. He can't see all the other light chariots here. I don't know if he's done any more scouting over this way to see that. But currently he can see that. He can see the Egyptian forces moving forward, so I imagine Greece is very much going to be preparing for invasion here. Yeah, we're seeing some more fortifies here. But again,
I would love to add to the situation that Fiddler at the moment has 29 crit on that awesome hoplite. He can kill any unit he wants almost with one hit.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. Look, he doesn't even need a crit, to wipe out a militia. Yeah. And it's one scary unit, definitely. I'd like to see at least one more hoplite. I guess he has.
He does have it.
Yeah, but right back at Pella, right? He only has the 2, I believe. Yeah, he's only got the 2, and one is back dealing with rebels.
I don't know what's stopping him.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs more hoplites.
He should keep pumping them out.
Because if he can get another...
Why are you doing an apprentice poet when you can just keep pumping those hoplites? What is he going to answer you with?
Yeah, if he can get another hoplite and help reinforce this guy, then that just makes him much harder to kill. And with the tactician as well, it means that you need more melee attacks to actually take him out while taking full counter-attack damage the entire time. Of course, the light chariots could easily deal with that, but yeah, they're not actually doing a huge amount of damage to these light chariots to the hoplite because he's in the scrub at the moment. If he gets that hoplite in a forest, that's going to be very hard to deal with, I would imagine.
Right now, I'm looking at this, what he has. His prince, his heir, gives him 16 more damage. He could throw it on the onager right now and do something with it for Fiddler. I know we're talking about Fiddler right now. You can keep looking at Mojo while I talk a little bit about what Fiddler can do here. The Matriarch gives him a 25% damage. On mounted, he can throw it on the hoplite. He will be able to one-shot these hoplites with that Matriarch. Plus the Matriarch is a commander, that's a 20% for adjacent unit. He has the recipe for actually finishing this game. He's just not utilizing it, and it shows the lack of experience from these small little decisions that he can go for.
Yeah, some more commanders and promotions on the Greek units would definitely be nice to see. As a beautiful event Mojo has got here, he can take plus 40 opinion with both Zoroastrianism and Egyptian paganism.
Yes, for being devout.
Because his queen is devout, which will help his religious opinions a lot. In fact, that will get the riders up to it's not pleased, it's friendly.
They will get it to
plus
friendly.
200. Yeah, which is I would imagine all he really needs now to absolutely devastate. I mean, he didn't even really need that, but yeah, it's just even more damage stacked on top of damage. If Mojo wanted to go in now, he could do a lot. We've got 6 turns on Onager coming out of Greece, otherwise we're building slingers for some reason, and specialists back here. Yeah, Greece is not
Spearmen.
in a position really to contest that. Interestingly, Mojo is not building. Mojo's rushed another light chariot over here, but otherwise is not building any more military units. I think in Mojo's position, I would like to see more military units. He obviously has the orders to use a lot of military units, and just building up even more strength, I think, would be really good. Obviously, the light chariot is great, and we'll hopefully see some more of them coming out as well. But he does need to pull the trigger on that at some point.
Real quick for the chat, Mojo already has paganism as his state religion. He doesn't need to adopt it. He's good to go.
I guess he means the queen is not doesn't have religion at the moment.
Yes, these are the small little details that you always forget about. You don't notice. It's kind of sad when that ends up happening.
It's very easy to forget. I always forget about personal religion for leaders. It's but yeah, that's definitely another small little boost you could go for. All right, back to Fiddler. Let's have a look at some events,
Judaism
shall we?
yet, which is kind of sad to see.
He could disappoint his prince and get plus 20 opinion with the champions. That would help a bit. He's already starting to get a bit better. Excuse me, and some more opinion.
He could get a schemer with 4 wisdom. That would not be bad.
That would not be bad. I think he needs the opinion more than he needs to worry about the science at the moment. But yes, definitely doesn't hurt. 2 turns to hydraulics. Be interesting to see if he can actually convert hydraulics into something useful. Obviously, hydraulics is a great military tech because you get ballistas out of it, which are 6 strength and 100% attack.
Why are we building a warrior in Antiochia? Why are we building a warrior?
Oh,
come on, heal that city.
Hate to see
please.
It. Yeah, he does need to get some more repairs going there for sure. I mean, to be fair, why are we building a slinger in Thessalonica? I mean, that could be. It's not great training, to be fair. But he could have bought some more wood to build another onager here. He is very quickly approaching the point of running out of money. He does have decent stone and iron stockpiles, to be fair, so he's not quite broke. But it'd be interesting to have a look actually at the wealth graph, because when we started this stream, Fiddler was absolutely dominating Mojo for wealth, but that has now reversed. Mojo is actually now richer than Fiddler.
Let's look at the prices.
Nice turnaround
of food, iron, stone, and wood.
Sure. Yeah, so food steadily increasing.
Over time.
Yeah. not great food production. I don't think either of them have great food production. In fact, iron's going up a bit. Stone
I
is
think
relatively cheap. Wood is
Mojo
surprisingly
has
cheap.
100 food popping up per turn.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. So that's
So
strong.
he
Yeah.
is 100% very rich right now.
Nine per money for food. Yeah, possibly Mojo has been selling food. Mojo doesn't actually have a lot of cash on hand, but yeah, the actual potential, a huge iron stockpile as well. This is where all his worth is coming from. Plus the wood, of course. He's been building up a huge amount of wood, so that's very good to
And
see.
like you mentioned, the Byreme is actually using for anchor between his cities for Saka and Tibhiu. So he is doing exactly what he said he would do. It's great to see that. The settler is going to be one turn in Saka. I know it's Fiddler's turn, but we're just really quickly talking about Mojo here.
Wow.
Fiddler, what is he going to
Greece
do?
has taken an ambition to enact polytheism. Interesting. He's stacking up these ambitions here. Does he have monasticism? He doesn't have monasticism. I'm not sure why he's taking an ambition for that. I guess he does want the laws, so he
The
probably will go
happiness
for it
level?
at some point.
The happiness level. That's why. It gave him +1 happiness.
Right. So it's helped sort out his opinion. Yes, makes sense.
Yep. Smart
Makes
move.
sense.
He's going to lose 5 legitimacy for it, but who cares if it means you don't have to spend 5 orders to quell rebellion in
Well,
these situations.
he may still enact polytheism. You know, it's not like it's an impossible ambition to do. So yeah, makes sense. Let's have a look at Mojo's events. He can get more Zoroastrian opinion plus a spread. It sounds quite nice to me. Yeah, he would definitely like more Zoroastrian opinion. What else we can get? His Duke cousin has become a dog owner, and he's going to roll the dice on a trait for his princess. Let's see, the
He can
light
go for
chariots.
ruthless on his schemer. That would be nice for him.
Interesting. So the light chariots have moved back a bit, interestingly, behind the river. So it looks like he's worried about the possibility of these guys getting attacked, which is interesting. Settled his 8th city here. Landowners indeed, yeah. He had a landowner worker.
Curious.
He had a landowner worker ready to go, so that's quite nice. He can start getting same family improvements being built there immediately. So that's definitely a plus for that.
I'm curious. He built a quarry in Saka, next to the city. I'm curious why he didn't do it next to the mountain.
Well, I mean that is a sand hill, so it's an extra 2 turns if he wants to build a quarry there. So actually, a 6 stone quarry here versus a 7 stone quarry here, 8 stone quarry here. It's actually
fair.
probably makes more sense. Order economy wise. Not that Mojo's too worried about orders, but it looks like he is actually managing to burn quite a lot of orders this turn. He's only got 6 left, and he's still got 4 idle workers. And this idle scout. I guess this scout is probably just quite content to leave this scout here now. Doesn't have great vision. As you were saying earlier, another scout would actually be quite nice at this point. He's not working on any. But yeah, would be quite nice to see another scout here. So he is building more light chariots. It might be interesting to see if he builds a byreme at some point, because obviously he's got this connected now. But with this city, if he puts another byreme in the space between Sark and Jedet, then that is even more rush potential to quickly join the fight. Maybe not worth taking the time to build a byreme, but it's definitely an interesting option. Doesn't look like Mojo is interested in pushing in right now, though. And he has ended his turn with not dealing with the events.
He can do the events.
So he can deal
it's
with them.
tight. He can do the events.
Indeed. So
he has been doing it the whole match.
Yeah. I remember it being commented on last time. So they're both on 8 cities now. 4 lords to 5. 1 turn hydraulics is exciting to see. Have we finally dealt with all the rebels? It looks like all the rebels are dead. So that is something. Opinions are still not great, but a lot better than they were. Interesting to witness how difficult it is to judge when to attack. Yes, indeed. It's
It is
it's hard to know.
very difficult.
You
As
don't.
a person who has been doing practice matches one after another, honestly, you never know. Some of these players are so good, so scary to face. You just don't.
His Fiddler's
Oh, thank God that governor
governor
is
has
dead.
died. Yes, I forget what it was. Slothful, right? Yeah, he had a slothful governor.
Slothful,
God, he's
yes.
got another slothful option here as well. Yeah. As a judge, though, the judge would be quite nice. You could start rushing out some
With what gold though?
specialists. But yes, gold is a problem. I will definitely concur on that. So he is clear cutting some forests here. Yeah, quite sure why. I guess he's leaving the one next to the river. That makes sense for possible forestry at some point. Although, yeah, doesn't look like that's in his immediate future.
Can he build a hoplite? Yes, he can. And it takes 4 turns. Yay! There we go. Now that we don't have to deal with these furious families when it comes to the champions, that'd be great. Legitimacy is doing good. Cities are being close to each other, so it's doing the job it needs to do.
Yeah, I'm still not sure why warriors are being built back here. That seems like an odd choice, but probably building units in this Sage City, where it's so far to get to the front, is probably not a great investment in any case. But although he doesn't have an awful lot of choices, he could be getting a salt miner here. That would help luxury. That would really help his Sage opinion. In fact, yeah, I would much prefer to see a salt miner rather than a warrior coming out this Sage seat with 7.2 training.
He burnt one of the salt mines. It's gone. He should have 2 of them next to each other, next to the honey. I don't know what happened to it.
I guess he built over it. Well, actually, he hadn't. Don't know. Yeah, 2 salts next to the river there.
Maybe he harvested that.
Yeah, he might
salt
have.
mine?
He might have built over it at some point, but I don't see any
Would he have
improvements there.
built over it?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure.
I guess he couldn't have done because there would be an urban tile there if he had done that. It may just be that the maps aren't exactly mirrored on the map edge. Might just be a discrepancy in the mirroring. We are back to Mojo. I have not been paying attention to what's been
Calamity.
going on.
That is fair. Scientific mentioned that it could be a calamity that popped up.
Oh, yes, I suppose that is a possibility. Yes, that could have removed a resource. Right, Mojo is building barracks. Looks like he's content to just keep improving and not pushing in. I guess Mojo judges that he is safe now, and just doesn't want to push the advantage. He's happy to sit back and build up. He's up to 50 science a turn. He's equalising that science gap, 50 to 68, and yeah, if this queen dies at some point, Mojo could well end up overtaking in the science output. Obviously, he is still quite a long way behind. Let's have a look at the text discovered, shall we? That might be interesting to see. So it's 16 to 10. So Fiddlers does still have quite an advantage in the amount of research he has produced. But yeah, Mojo is closing the gap, I would say.
One event, air education for the for his half sister. She is timid from the event earlier. He decided to go for, I'm trying to find out, exploring. He sent her exploring. He doesn't have exploration, FYI.
Who are we talking about now? This Fiddler or Mojo?
Mojo, sorry, I apologize. Mojo sent his heir, the timid, to exploring rather than any of those other three opportunities.
Fair enough. Interesting, yeah, looking at the specialists, Mojo now has 21 specialists to Fiddler's 9. So yeah, that is how he's building up his science. Improvements, Mojo's 81 improvements to Fiddler's 48. Wow. Yeah, his economy is in a way better shape, I'd say, than Fiddler's at this point, as well as his family opinion. Right, we are back to Fiddler. Yeah, still no military movement from Mojo. Still happy to burn orders. He has burned through his entire training stockpile and he's down to 132 a turn now, so probably not seeing too many more Zealot training rushes. Mojo has just started a road here. Okay, let's
He
have a
is
look.
building more trappers
Yeah, we've got
for
a
that
trapper rush here.
awesome. Uh, he's doing a trapper for more. I'm not sure what he's. Yeah, for more food that he just rushed in Nikon and Wasit. He's doing a trapper for a camel. So more orders, more orders, more orders is what Mojo is screaming in his head. We are at Fiddler. I apologize. I
Yes,
know we're.
yet another rebel and a cheer in
Oh my
Fiddler's back
God.
line. That's these military units here are being kept busy.
He is. Again, I would be hitting my head on a wall right now if I were Fiddler.
It's definitely frustrating to have to deal with, yeah. So the champion's opinion is actually not too bad now. He's not far off making them cautious, but yeah, the sages are now furious, which is
How did that
unfortunate.
even happen? Let's see.
So,
Missing the salt. No counselor. A leader is married to a tribal spouse.
ooh, yeah, that's
That
painful.
does it.
That's painful. Yeah, just disconnect. He just doesn't have that many positive influences. All he's got is legitimacy and a random event from ages ago and an ambassador that's giving him plus 30. Yeah, there's no religion opinion, there's no
I'll add
luxuries.
one more thing. One more thing that we have missed for a long time. None of his leaders are part of a family. This is
Oh, that is
this
interesting.
is the second queen. Um,
Yes, it is only the
the
second
second
leader. That's
leader.
interesting. Yes, that's not. But yeah, he never married
Fiddlers.
into a never married into a family, I would guess. So yeah, the kids never got one. Tribal descendants. Well, it's not. She's not. Oh yeah, she is actually 50% Numidian. He married a tribe initially, so yeah, that's definitely a big consequence of not marrying into a family. Is that if you don't start with a family, which most leaders don't, then you just yeah, you are stacking up penalties on every family.
Unless you are Carthage, do not marry into a tribe. Just the only reason you would marry into a tribe as Carthage is so you can have your heirs, your kids, be able to be not governors, generals into those military units from tribes. That's the reason you would marry into a tribal leader. Right now, he is seeing the consequences of marrying into another tribe who is a schemer, compassionate, and greedy. Not the best to look at right now.
So Greece has hydraulics, but is doing nothing with it. He's not building any mills. He's not building any ballistas. So
He went for metaphysics. He doesn't have a state religion yet.
I wonder what the thought behind metaphysics is. It doesn't seem like a hugely
Judaism
useful.
is nowhere to be found at the moment.
Yeah, what is he
If he
going to do?
goes for Judaism,
What's he going to do with
then
it?
he can convert everyone.
Yeah, he has no religion that he can, use that for. I can't
He could
imagine
be
he wants
building it
cartography
for.
particularly.
Mm,
What else was in the
maybe
draw
he's trying to
pile?
get for the Monogols?
Coinage,
Mangonels, maybe?
citizenship, and free elephant are his options. I think I probably would have taken a free elephant in that situation, or possibly
Yep.
citizenship. I guess would give him a law as well, but he doesn't have divine rule. If I can get the tooltip to stick, yeah, citizenship I think would have been a much better choice than metaphysics.
Even if he goes for divine rule, it's only going to give him one order. All of his
Right, but I mean,
pagan.
yeah, he would absolutely take. He'd be better off taking the other law there, legal code. But obviously, Mojo started with divine law and has that law for free, so uh, he wouldn't need citizenship. Whereas, yeah, Fiddler would definitely benefit much more from citizenship.
1 year till the Numidian camp produces another unit, the other one 2 years. We might see a raid upcoming
Yep, I imagine
on
they're
him
gonna raid soon. And Simon
with no
pointing
peace.
out, yeah, he didn't take a peace opportunity. Was that an event actually? Did he have the opportunity via an event? I didn't see that, but I guess he could be offering tribal peace with his ambassador. Would just take 200 training and 2 orders, so
Oh,
it's
this is
easily done if
lovely.
you wanted to.
His leader, Mojo's leader, having an event between Shield Bearer, Brave, Heckler, or Eloquent.
Ooh, nice options. Heckler would be lovely. Heckler would be so
Just
good.
10% on all of your generals, and he has. Fiddler has 1, 2, 3 generals that are on the field. Okay, maybe it's not the most
Well,
ideal.
I don't know. What would you take? Eloquent, obviously great for
I would
economic
take Brave.
development. Brave, yeah, there was a lot of Greek melee units, so that does make sense. To see what Mojo
I
goes
would do
for.
it for or Eloquent, either Brave or Eloquent in here. But knowing myself, if I was in the middle of the game, knowing myself, I most likely would go Heckler.
So
Just specifically knowing myself.
yeah, I think Heckler's hard to pass up, I have to say. So what else? Mojo's taken some bonus training from an event. His queen has become inspiring. Very nice. And his queen has finally converted to Egyptian paganism, so that's some more opinion boosts with a couple of his families, which is nice to see. And taken 2 courage on his husband, who is a governor. Oh wow, governor of Nubut. So we're getting some more training out there. So what did he go for? He went for Brave. Alright, so Mojo agrees with
Oh, and
Unita.
Sub-Builder on Nupt. That's -1 in every upgrade that he's making. Plus the 4.6 training. Those axemen, those spearmen pop up in 5 turns or in 5 years. That is pretty fast.
Yep,
That is
nice.
golden for him.
Very good indeed.
And they are on the front line. That's the way to go right now.
Yep,
I'm
it's
curious.
looking strong.
He has an orator with warlike in his family seat for the riders. That gives him 8.4 training,
Ooh, nice.
3.3 civics, and equestrian. So that is another 100 mounted unit experience. All he needs is another 100 to be level 2 on
Yeah,
all of these chariots.
that's very good. So Greece has got a tribal raid from one of the camps. There's a couple of a Libyan cavalry and a nomad warlord heading towards him. I mean, he shouldn't have too many problems dealing with that. But again, it's
Those
just
hoplites.
orders he doesn't really want to be spending. I don't know if that's enough of an advantage for Mojo to really be able to take advantage of, and of course Mojo does not see that because he doesn't have a scout anywhere nearby.
Yeah, the scout right in the middle of the heart of his nation, Fiddler Nation.
Yeah, it looks
So he
like
knows a little bit about what's going on.
this. Yeah, this scout was over on this tree by the Zab River. I guess he's moved or got pushed, but yeah, Greece is officially out of money. He is having to sell stone to keep up with his minus 148 deficit.
Sell food. Don't sell stone. Sell food.
Yeah, and this was an auto sell, to be fair. But yeah, it's definitely better to choose which resource you would rather get rid of and sell it manually rather than relying on auto sell to cover debt. I don't know. I mean, food. Yeah, food's expensive. It depends. I guess if he's not building any units which require food, which he doesn't really have access to at the moment, he doesn't have access to cavalry. What he really wants is to be building ballistas, so he wants the iron and the stone, which he has. So yeah, he absolutely should not be selling stone because he needs them for onagers as well. Still no.
He doesn't need the food for any horse unit or any mounted units.
Yeah. Still no ballistas coming out. We're still building this warrior. It's been in progress for what, 10 turns now at least, maybe more.
No, more.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by that at all, and yeah, still no mills as yet. So yeah, hydraulics is doing nothing for him at the moment. It's something.
Just to give an idea to you, Fluffy, that warrior in Antioquia takes 10 years to pop up, his training is 6.4
Yeah,
per
wild.
turn, and he has been dealing with rebels for the last 10, 20 turns. So
It's been quite a while now, hasn't it? It's been most of this stream for the last 2 hours, I guess. Yeah. So we're seeing a little bit of military advancement from Mojo there. He's putting his leader light chariot in Jedet. Yeah, and some more light chariots pushing forwards. So we might be
he
seeing
doesn't see anything
push.
anymore in that city.
Greece doesn't see the city, you mean? No, he's got a scout
No,
there.
Mojo. Mojo does not see
Oh, he doesn't see
Lyctos
Lyctos, right?
anymore.
Yep. No, that's true. He can see, yeah, the tiles in front of it, and he can see the militia. But yeah, that's it.
Right, more axemen.
Yeah,
A
still
trapper
no
coming out.
forts in Lyctos. We've got a garrison being built now, but yeah, still no protection.
Mojo, how
Ooh.
much food more do you need? You have 157 food coming per turn. We have 128 iron per turn. How much more food do you need, friend?
Well,
I am curious to
his
hear your
economy
answer.
is definitely looking very strong there. Yeah, I mean it's great to see. But yes, as a militia move forward here, we've got a general assignment. We've got people are coming forward. I think we might be about to see some combat, which is exciting. It's definitely
Here we go.
high time we had a good old fight here.
Let's have fun, people.
Gre-
Let's do it.
Greece has quite a few units here, but they are extremely outmatched by the axes and the light chariots. Still just
Warriors
the
everywhere.
one
Come on,
hoplite
gotta
in the back
upgrade into
line.
something.
An onager popping out in 2 turns could be slightly problematic for Mojo if he lets it get set up. But this onager
Nothing
here
would
is
be problematic.
still sitting out in the open with no fort, no defense whatsoever. So that should be pretty easy to kill.
I'll take a quick look to see how much damage it eats. That's 8. That's 10. Yeah, they can die by 2 to 3 chariots. And those chariots will not die because he does not have enough spearmen.
Well, I mean, to be fair, spear does 6 to 7 damage. The hoplite will do an awful lot of damage. The hoplite's doing 7 or 8, so he probably could kill at least a light chariot if he moves them in.
Yes,
He definitely
he
could at
can,
least kill one.
but
Possibly
he
2
doesn't
just by
know.
surrounding them. But I think it would be worth it at this point. Mojo's got, what, 5 light chariots here, plus another one next turn?
Alright, real quick, Fiddler has Polis, Spoked Wheel, Steel, and Composite Bow. To upgrade, he opts for Polis.
I imagine he's
Where are the chariots, brother?
he's thinking about forestry. I imagine he is his economy is
No,
dire. He could use some wood. But
No, you don't. Right now you need others.
he
Either those axemen or those chariots. Just keep chopping wood. I don't know, man.
I mean, bear in mind he has ballistics. He could be making sorry, not ballistics. He has hydraulics. He could be making ballistas. He just needs the economy.
Chop wood.
So yeah, chopping is good, but yeah, long-term forestry. It does feel like a long-term play for something that might be more of a short-term issue. I mean, Greece does see an awful lot here. He sees Mojo advancing, so yeah, this is definitely not a good short-term pick. He wants hamlets for ambition. Of course, he can't even build hamlets. That's very true. Thank you, Aristonen. That's very a good point. I'm not convinced it's a good pick, but that is definitely a reason for wanting Polis. It also unlocks walls. He might be thinking about walls because he doesn't have any defensive projects at all in his cities at the moment. So that is another reason for taking it. Yeah, there's definitely options. I think maybe chariots would be good, but there's some nice options there actually for units. 3 different strength 5 units. But I guess he wants to rely on onagers and ballistas, but he just needs to get them out. and hoplites.
I would
Where
love to see a chariot right here. Just he has so many lined up.
where is his second hoplite? Is he still
Oh,
way in the
Ballista
back
rushed in
line?
Lyctos.
Okay, great. Good to see.
450 civics being used.
Yep, no, that's
Yes, for that wonderful ballista.
definitely a sensible choice. So yeah, he's getting another hoplite impeller next turn. His second hoplite is still way in the back line, so he still only has one hoplite in the theatre. So yeah,
Just
not
real quick,
ideal.
his options for that ballista. He can go for either 2 commanders or 2 heroes. The best that he can get for that ballista damage-wise would be his prince, who will give him 8 extra damage, 8% extra attack.
Not amazing, but I
Not the
guess all
greatest.
helps. So Mojo has a
His other
choice.
option
Oh yeah, go on.
is to go for a commander that will be doing 20% with same unit adjacent and 25% versus mounted. That would be his second option.
Yep, neither of them really very helpful. Right, so interestingly, Mojo has adopted polytheism. He also has an ambition to build 8 shrines, which seems good timing for him. He's chosen to go for administration from a choice of drama polis doctrine. I think I might have quite liked doctrine. It's another law, and it's
Oh, this
rushing
is
with
lovely.
orders, which he has. But I'm not sure. I guess rhetoric is a cheap law, which he can absolutely go into.
Eagle Eye plus marksman on one of his chariots.
Nice.
That is lovely.
So Mojo is. It looks like he's not pulling the trigger though. He's still promoting and upgrading units, not actually taking the opportunity to move in. So this raid is going to be dealt with by the time Mojo is on scene, and he's going to have another Onager and a ballista out.
Fun thing that Mojo is doing, a Zoro disciple in his Zoro's
Ooh,
Theism
wild! Why?
seat.
Building
Well,
a monastery, I guess. He has just taken monasticism, so he can build monasteries now. I mean, monasteries long term would be nice when he gets Lancon as well, but I'm not sure that's a great option for him right now. How much has Zoroastrians fed? He has 3 Zoroastrian cities, yet he doesn't
that's
have
a
it as
lot.
the state religion, so he can only build Zoroastrian disciples in this city at the moment. So maybe he wants to just spread the religion to a city with more growth. No, again, he would have to adopt Zoroastrianism or get tolerance if he wanted to build disciples somewhere else. So yeah, not sure about that.
To be fair, with switching to polytheism, Shrine of Ra gives you half an order per
It's
shrine.
very true.
Throw it
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah. And
It's
with an
gonna give you a
ambition
good
to build
boost.
8 shrines as well, that's a lot of orders and legitimacy coming his way quite easily. So yeah, that's definitely be
He
a good
could go
plan.
for the experience too.
He
That's
has run
also
out
an
of
option.
stone. He can sell a lot of food and iron and wood, frankly, to get more. But yes, he
And stone
is
is pretty cheap.
a little bit low. He is building some more quarries here. Yeah, all the way up the mountains. The landowner spread all the way up the mountains here. Some nice quarries.
Lovely. Lovely to look at.
Yeah, economy's looking pretty good. But yeah, it's... Oh, he's building a Shrine of Osiris right on the nubbed border here to expand a bit. But yeah, still not pulling the trigger on an attack.
We have actually, I don't know if you have watched yesterday's game between Rincewind and Alcaraz. I did. I'm not gonna spoil anything. We're
Yes, please
not
no
gonna
spoilers. I
spoil
haven't seen it
anything.
yet.
No spoilers. It's a really good game. There's part 2 coming. That's all you guys need to know. And to add to it, I noticed that all these veteran players, when they're playing this game, they are thinking, oh, this game is going to reach year 100. I'm going to play this game as if I'm playing a free-for-all. Compared to the newer players who are going, all right, I see you here. This is the city. I'm going to throw everything I have at it and hope for the best. That's the contrast I've seen in these games that we're looking at. I still haven't seen Fluffy Bunny playing yet. so I'm not sure how you play.
Good lord, these
And
are. There's
the
so
difference,
many. There's so many videos online. How could you not have seen any of
that
them?
doesn't mean I have
I'm
the time to
shocked.
watch them, Fluffy.
Well, you need to rectify
Time is
this
the most
immediately.
valuable resource.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Right, we're back to Greece. Okay, what is happening in this game? Let's return our attention to what is going on. And just to comment on that, I think it's you can push in and end the game early, but I guess with a high stakes tournament game, you really want to be sure. And I think if you get it wrong, if you push in and you don't manage to land the attack and you get your army wiped, then it's definitely safer to get an overwhelming advantage before you build in. And I'm not sure Mojo is quite there yet. I think Mojo does have the advantage, but I'm not sure it's so overwhelming that he could absolutely guarantee a victory. If we just have a quick look at the military score, oh, wow, look, yeah, see, Fiddler has just
That's
rushed.
pretty.
Fiddler has just rushed a Blister and Onager and Hoplite. He has suddenly overtaken Mojo. He's looking in a much better position than he was a few turns ago.
He needs to move that ballista back. He needs
Similar
to move
power.
it back before it hurts.
Yeah, it's not the ideal place to have a ballista, certainly.
Come on. He can kill it in one turn.
He could do, but he would have to move in, and Mojo has just not shown any inclination to do that. So, yeah,
If I
don't
see
know.
that ballista right there, and I am playing right there, I know, yes, this thing just spawned right there. I'm a go for the attack right then and there, because I know if I keep letting you have these ballistas over and over and over, it's not gonna look pretty for me.
I mean,
So I would go for it.
bear in mind there are two onagers back here now, so if he stands on the urban tiles to attack that ballista, then those units are getting deleted. The ballista has moved back now. Not anywhere particularly a lot safer, but it has moved. Yeah, oh yeah, another tile back. So yeah, the light chariots could still do a lot of damage to that, but yeah, the onager build up is started though. He's got two now. I think if Mojo lets this keep building up, then yeah, that is going to be very hard to push into. And yeah, I'm not sure how this game is going to finish. We don't really want to end up with a stalemate, certainly, but that might be what happens if you let someone get too entrenched. I mean, of course, Mojo doesn't have to attack here. He could utilise his light chariots to just go around. And honestly, that is possibly what I'd be thinking of as Mojo at the moment. Mojo has truce with the Numidians, so he doesn't need to worry about them attacking him. He could just come over the top. In fact, Mojo could just come in here and snipe this hop. Oh, in fact, he's doing that.
Here it is.
Perfect.
Here it is.
Love to see it. Okay. So just as I was saying it was possible, Mojo goes ahead and does it. We obviously think alike, but yeah, love to see it.
He can borrow it too.
He could
And
enlist.
yes, I used the word borrow.
Yes, he could. He could enlist it. That would be quite fun to see. I wonder if he will pull the trigger on that.
There it is. There it is. No, he's just gonna kill it. He's not gonna borrow it.
Fair enough. But yeah, nice. I mean, you know, all this build up Fiddler's doing here is not really helping him that much here. He does have spears. He does have a couple of spears. He can kill one of these light chariots, so there could well see some trading here. I imagine
Fiddler is panicking.
I imagine Fiddler has to respond. I don't think Fiddler can just let this go unchecked. So yeah, I guess it's
Fiddler
time
is
for a fight.
panicking. Here it is. That's the push.
I'm not sure about that Axeman moving in. That is going to get deleted very easily by the onagers, whereas he could have just stayed out the onager range and let that go. But to be fair, on the other hand, I guess if he wanted to kill the spear,
He has to, because he knows. He's looking at it. He knows that there's no other spearmen within sight. He can see everything right now. Well, not everything, but he can see that there's only warriors. If I get rid of these spearmen, you have no answers to my chariot.
Look at the ballista damage though. That's horrible. 15 damage on an axeman.
But if he moves that ballista forward, it's gonna get enlisted.
Wow, that's That's a really bold move then. Like Chariot's tactician going
It's a
straight in.
great move. I disagree with you. It's a great move.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything that tries to attack it is gonna eat 7 damage back.
yeah. To be fair, yeah, that's he is relatively safe from that, and yeah, Greece just doesn't have the pole arms in the region to deal with this. He's going to have to get his 2 hoplites way back at Pella, all the way forward to actually effectively counter these light chariots. So yeah, battle indeed. Good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that Mojo has opted not to just sit back and let this build up go unchecked. So yeah, great to see. So yeah, we've
I
killed
knew it.
a
I
spearman and a
knew it.
hoplite.
I saw that ballista. If I am Mojo, I see that ballista. It's like, okay, well, I have no answer to this, and I won't have an answer to it for a long, long time. I'ma go in. I'ma go steal it. I'ma go do something about it.
Yeah. All right, and we see a militia has come in to poke the ballista as well. That's one very brave militia, but fair enough.
The sacrifice Mojo is willing to make.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Sacrificial militia. All right, well, the turn is back to Fiddler. Let's see what he can do about that. I just want to see how long it will take him to get a hoplite. Yeah, that's easily 3 turns to get one of his hoplites into the action there. Maybe with force march he could do that a bit quicker, but
Alright.
he doesn't have the orders for it. So we're
That's an
seeing,
onager hit.
yep, to see how.
Apologize.
No, that's fine. You carry on and see how Fiddler wants to proceed with this fight.
I don't think he can kill anything of note, to be honest with you.
Oh, he
None of the
definitely.
chariots. Well, he can kill maybe 1 chariot, but if you're gonna fight this, you need to kill more than those chariots. You need to kill at least 2 of them to actually justify what you have done. Alright.
Yeah, ballista attack, getting a
Alright,
nice
there we
bit
go.
of pierce damage from the ballista on the light chariot there as well. Yeah, I think
The
the
ballista is
the
dead.
light chariot and the 2 axes are dead. Honestly, yes. I mean, to be fair, the ballista is dead, but you know, you got to use it. Both
He
of
didn't put a
these
general on it
onagers
last
are
turn.
still up, so it'd be interesting to see if these onagers survive next turn as well.
I think one of the onagers went next turn, and the ballista is gonna be dead. That's my prediction right now. In the minimum.
But yeah, I
Alright,
guess Fiddler is going to. Yeah, that's the light chariot deleted. I guess Fiddler is going to use all his orders dealing with this, so he's probably not even going to be able to work on bringing the hoplites forward unless he doesn't utilise all these units, which perhaps he won't. Perhaps he will prioritise getting the hoplites forward. But yeah, it's a
let
problem.
me
The
ask you what
stunner unit just got killed. That was the leader unit that Mojo killed on his first turn. He was on the hoplite.
Let's add real quick to my prediction. Ballista, Spearman, and an Onager are gonna be dead next turn. That's what's gonna happen right there.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, these the 5 light chariots that were out of onager range have been untouched, so they are all still available to move in and do some horrible damage. The ballista's also in axeman range and Necken reinforcement range, so I imagine the Necken units will come and kill the ballista, and the light chariots will, as you say, focus the spear and the onagers. There are quite a lot of units here, to be fair. I don't know how easily they're going to get in. Of course, the light chariots have great mobility and can just ignore Zoc, so they ought to be able to move around and deal a lot of damage to the onagers. But let's see how he plays it. So he killed a light chariot and 2 axes. So for the initial trade, Fiddler does look to be up on the deal, though of course he did lose his leader tactician unit, and Mojo has units in position. So not.
Come on, burn some training. Put that tactician on that slinger. Put the slinger in the far back. Go back and keep stunning one of these light chariots over and over and over.
Yeah, he really does need
That's a
to.
response.
He really does need to, because of course he got the Sword of the Gods on the Queen as well. So yeah, absolutely very valuable to have that unit signed. Yeah, as suspected, he didn't move either of the hoplites on the back line, at least
Come on, you have
yet.
training. It's 1800 training.
He's
Use
still got
500 of them.
he's still got the slinger anti-cheer to deal with. He's still got rebel issues. Yeah, look, the family opinions are awful. Yeah, tricky situation for Greece. He did look like he did buy a couple of orders. Wonder what he's going to be doing with them.
All right, he used 2 trainings, 2 orders from training. Heard that militia. He's gonna burn more. Probably try to kill that militia with the other militia. That's an option. I don't
So,
think you should waste it on that.
so he really
He
just wow. He bought 4, 5 orders to kill a militia. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I would
And
have used 5 of them, kill the slinger in the back. Use that. Oh, he did not even move his hoplite.
he did move his hoplites. He didn't assign the queen. Yep. Okay. Well, fine.
Questionable.
He did. I mean, he killed 4 units to Mojo's 2. That's certainly something, right? So the blisters dying.
There's
Yep,
the
from
blister.
the necking units. Absolutely makes sense. Mojo ignoring his events for the moment. Lots of
He
upgrades
doesn't
and
need to
forest
care about
druids.
them.
Nothing too exciting. No, nothing that's going to change the outcome of the turn massively. Oh wow, he killed with the light chariot but didn't convert the blister. Interesting, but probably fair. I guess the blister would just instantly die because these guys would all focus it. But alright.
Yes, but that's one more unit that they have to. That's one more unit that is so strong that he's forced to do something about it.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see a convert happen at some point, but it's not going to happen this turn. So what's this light chariot attacking? Are we going for an onager or a spear
Spearman.
here?
I would go for that spearman. No answers anymore. Just look at the damage that can be dealt to that chariot right there.
Yeah.
3, 3, 3,
I think
2, 1.
I think I agree. I think getting the spearman would be good, but it would be lovely to kill a chariot as well. I assume he can probably do both. But yeah, it's just working out the best way to achieve that. Yeah, he's going for the spear first. Okay. Reasonable.
You can kill that spearman with the chariot on the hill. Or a slinger. Or a slinger. Yeah.
Slinger works. Excellent. So he still has 3 light chariots up. Easily can kill an onager. I really hope that he does. Yeah, looks like he's
He
going
is.
for it.
That's a 9 damage. 12 more moves.
He could do enough damage with a slinger, but he can't quite get him into position without a march, so I guess he will use a chariot instead. Yes, this is looking...
Alright, slinger.
he did march. He marched the slinger. Wow, okay. Alright, so he still has 2 light chariots free. He can't quite kill an onager, but he can get pretty close. Or he
Can make it a nightmare for him.
He could decide to save the orders and just kill a slinger. But yeah,
he's
nice.
defeating him by detail.
It's definitely looking a lot more promising this turn. Onager, Ballista and Spearman down so far. 5 orders left.
Alright.
He's going for
okay.
Warrior. Okay. Interesting. Not even using the light chariots.
Okay. That's an option.
I guess he doesn't want Fiddler to rush the Ballista, so damage in the city does prevent a rush. It looks like he has bought a couple of orders to use for an attack, but he's still just shy, unfortunately, having used all his training now, of killing the slinger, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not too much of a problem, I suppose.
Well,
alright, let's see what Fiddler's response to that. Let's just have a quick look at the military score graph. Yeah, so Fiddler is still stronger. That's a huge plummet, but
I'll tell you what the response is. None. He has no response whatsoever to that situation. Maybe move the onager into the city and
he is up to
down.
28 orders now, so his order economy has recovered a little bit. Let's see what is happening. What is he doing? I don't see any attacks here or any movements on the... No, the hoplites have moved forward. Good. That's something. Let's get that...
Second hoplite. There's 2 of them.
Yep, let's get that queen assigned to someone. I wonder if he's going to put it on a hoplite again.
Come on, Fiddler, make us proud. Alright, that's 3 damage to one of the chariots without a general. What are you gonna do next?
Can probably take out a chariot. It's going to be hard work, actually, to be honest. Yeah, because he kind of zoc-locked from getting this space to the west of the chariot is zoc-locked. Can he do it with slingers and one? I don't think he can.
Being defeated by detail, the only response to it is to force your way through. So force it. Show us what you got.
Ooh, he only needs 4 damage, so he could if he... Can he get 4 damage from anyone on that light chariot?
No,
don't think
Slinger.
Yes, he does. He has a warrior with a strike promotion. So he could kill that light chariot. If he sees it. He might not see it.
Come on. Fiddler, let's go. Oh no, he's gonna use 2 units for it.
Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. He had another slinger there. I had not seen that one. I guess this came up from Thessaloniki, possibly.
No, it was at the bottom. It wasn't moved
Okay.
our way.
It was there. Alright, fair enough.
It was
Well,
in the stack.
so he's killed his rebel slinger at the back. That's good, but he's killed one light chariot for 3 losses. He's got 5 orders left. Can he kill one more unit? I doubt it, frankly.
I think
but
he can.
I think he's
No,
out of ranged units, unfortunately. Yeah, he's got the warriors, but they're just not in the right positions to be able to kill.
Yeah, they're not. I'm looking at it right now. He is not.
Alright, so this is looking good for Mojo. So yeah, next turn that Onage is dying. And I imagine at least a couple more units. When the hoplites finally get here, they could change the equation, but that is at least a couple more turns.
Is he trying to block those chariots? Because they are not gonna block whatsoever.
Maybe. I mean, if you could get another... No, actually, even if he gets one more unit in there, no, you're right. He can't block them at all. Not without spears. He does not have enough pole arms. He's very short on hoplites.
No, I'm looking at it. He actually can. All he gotta do is move that warrior that is in that garrison and move that worker to block the way through the river.
Yeah,
and now you have 2 stuck units that will have to brute force their way out.
Could happen, but I don't think he has the orders for it. He does have the training, of course. He could buy orders. It's probably
Champions
a
are
move.
angry. That is true about the chat. Champions are angry again.
At least they're not furious. Could be worse.
Right now, I'll be screaming back at them. Do you want us to die, people? Do you want us to be conquered? It's not the time for you to be angry.
Alright, Mojo has 5.5 minutes to formulate a response here. Let's hope he takes his time. What can he usefully convert? There's not even any units that is really useful to convert anymore. I don't see
circle around.
Much point in enlisting. Mojo's family is pretty family. Mojo's families are pretty happy. They're at least content anyway.
That onager it has been great. It didn't even do enough work to justify all that cost.
Yep, Onager's gone. Wow, the chariots are just doing so much damage. This light chariot can do 12 damage to a warrior. Just
what's next?
Annihilate units. I think I'd like to see the slingers focus down now, take away all his ranged support is what I would do. And yeah, force him to awkwardly navigate his melee units in and not be able to focus down any units. He looks like he's going for the warrior. Right. Okay. Maybe just trying to efficiently kill people, which works as well.
The defeat by detail is showing. And I'm going to keep repeating that word over and over and over. Because that's what Mojo is doing right now.
So what's he killed so far? Warrior and an Onager down. He's still got 26 orders left. He's still got plenty of units to back in. There's still some more units can come in from Nakan. They would have to force march at this point, but that's maybe not terrible. He's keeping up. Oh, I guess he killed a unit here and then splashed the city. So that's quite nice as well. So we still can't rush in Lyctos. Making sure that any reinforcements he wants to bring are going to have to bring in. All these cities around here in Greece are still not building any military units. I would like to see some more military coming out because really, yeah, he's having to bring all his reinforcements from the back line. Pella is the only city building a military unit at the moment, and Lyctos, but I doubt that is ever going to finish. Let's see, we have another kill here. We've taken a slinger out. Militia up. It's looking good. 18 orders left. Surely he can get another kill. The leader still hasn't moved at all. He's still not going for the enlist, which, yeah, absolutely fair enough.
Don't see a point right now.
No,
The only one I would have enlisted was that ballista.
Yeah, these units are all trash. None of them have promotions at all because Fiddler has not been using his training on promotion. So, yeah, that's another warrior taken out. Again, I'd prefer to see... Oh, wow, there's a force march like chariot in here. What's he thinking there? Just took a free promotion focus. I guess this was force marched from the back line, probably. Possibly this is one that's literally just been built because it had a free promotion. He's taking out another slinger by the looks of it. Can he finish that unit? He would need a ranged unit for it. I don't think he can. Not sure why you would attack that when you could have maybe finished a melee. I guess it's quite hard actually to finish it off any more units now, but still 5 kills for 1 loss is obviously a very favourable trade.
Alright, he's going for that militia.
Take the militia
4
out,
more
sure,
moves.
why not? Slinger presumably,
It's blocking
yeah,
his
Slinger
way,
could
it's
take it out.
causing zone of control.
Yeah.
He needs it out of the way.
Well, 6 kills, I mean, it's got to be hurting Fiddler's morale at this point. This is looking very grim for him. Quick check of the military score. Wow. Oh, of course, it hasn't updated yet.
So
they're showing us similar.
Just quick moment, side thing. It's defeat but in detail, not by detail. It's a tactic where an attacker focuses on defeating smaller, isolated enemy units rather than engaging the entire enemy force. That's what he basically did. He just went for those isolated onagers, that isolated hoplite. Just take those key units that will make your life harder. Take that spearman out of the way. Now you have no answer to what I'm putting. And he has done it perfectly. I am genuinely impressed by how perfect that move was.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a good choice. All right, let's see what Fiddler's got in terms of response. I can't imagine he can do very much now. I'd honestly be surprised if he can kill anything, really.
I can think of a response. It's called screaming retreat.
Oh,
retreat.
He has force marched at least 1 hoplite up, so
with no general.
He
it's there.
Might be able to kill a light chariot. He would have to take possibly an attack across a river. Yeah, the river is going to make life more awkward. Just seeing if he's going to force march. He could absolutely force march another hoplite in and take a light chariot kill. Might be his best bet at this point.
There we go. He moved that warrior there in that corner and realized his mistake that he should not have done that, so he moved it back through the river. That hoplite is over there, and it finishes the job.
Alright,
there we go.
A light chariot kill. Right, okay, now is the time we want to see a conversion. Let's get one of these hoplites converted on Mojo's turn. That should
100% go for the one without the general. Although, no, the one with the general will take more damage because of Heckler on one of these chariots. Yeah, I would kill that one with the general, so now you don't have a general on your hoplite.
Yeah, definitely. That's a 6.4 strength attack hoplite, with they've both got 5.4 defense, so he won't be any harder to kill, but he does more damage, so yeah, he absolutely should be taking that guy out. He's doing a creditable job of damaging these light chariots, but I don't think he's quite got enough to kill one more.
Well, I mean,
he's out of orders.
Saw all of this and was, me seeing this position and seeing all of this, I would have screamed in my head, retreat, 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 and Fiddler is like, nah, let's go for it. What can he do? And Mojo's gonna reply to that.
I don't think Fiddler could have retreated at this point. I mean, for a start, the Onagers and the Ballista were too slow. He didn't have the orders. He would have had
Not the
to.
onager, like this turn specifically, rather than throw these hoplite in, I would back, let that city waste time, let him waste those orders on that city, and maybe hold Mytilene, abandon Massalia, and keep popping hoplites in Anatolia. No, yes, at least in his capital, he can keep popping hoplites. It'll take him 5 turns. He has a lot that he can do in here.
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, he is hard committing to the sack, and to be fair, if he doesn't think he could win, he certainly should be retreating.
Massalia has wood, forests in there that he can use to his advantage. Mytilene is very fortified as a city. It doesn't make a difference. He made his move, and now we will see the consequences of these moves.
All right, so yeah, we are seeing attacks on the hoplites, and the only thing I'm interested now is he going to take an enlist? I really hope that he does.
I say the list.
He has
I would surrender.
He has an exact damage with the light chariot and this light chariot.
Oh, no, he's not going to enlist. I think he is.
Maybe he will. Maybe he'll take an attack with the axe and then enlist, but it doesn't look like he's going to. No.
Did he forget that he has the enlist ability? Is that something that he might have forgot?
Always possible. I don't think we have seen any enlists in this match so far, so maybe it's just not something he's focused on. The ranged chariots get bonus on planes. Let's have a quick look. That's an interesting question. They get the mounted melee combat bonus, but of course they're not doing melee combat, so no, they don't get any bonus for being on planes or attacking into planes, because that only applies to melee attacks.
That chariot.
Yep, so the hoplite down.
Does not recruit that hoplite.
He could and probably will kill another hoplite, so he has another opportunity if he wants to convert the second one.
All right. Does he make it happen? Is the real question.
So Mojo has 5 light chariots still. I assume more are coming. Yeah, he's got another one back in his rider's seat, so he could
just
pull this in.
To this,
yeah,
and he chariots, could... the chariots that are not haven't attacked yet, they deal 9 damage to that hoplite.
Yeah.
He can convert.
That hoplite's dead. It's just a question of how he wants to do it. It doesn't look like he's going for the convert. No, he's not.
Okay.
Imagine the slinger probably now finishes the hoplite. Yep, slinger comes up. Okay, fair enough. So that's down. I'd really love to see the slingers get taken out. He probably wants to take another attack on the city to make sure that can't rush that ballista out. Would be good. He'll want to get his, probably an axe out. Would be nice to see to attack Lyctos. The
Fiddler can actually rush with civics.
The leader has moved in. The leader has moved in and attacked and killed a warrior. Still no convert, but fair enough. You wouldn't really want to do that. Pharaoh commanding from the hilltop. Yeah, he was in a nice position up there, but yeah. I guess he's feeling a little bit safer now, having taken out those hoplites, that he won't get his leader light chariot killed. I think...
Judaism was founded.
Whoa, turned 71 Judaism found. Amazing. By Egypt again. Okay. Alright, well, we've got 10 orders left. Come on, what else can you kill, Mojo? You can at least kill a militia, if nothing else. I would imagine you could probably kill a better unit as well. Or instead. Maybe not both. Be interesting to see if he marches his light chariot back here in. You could absolutely do. He's certainly moving it in. Oh no, he's moving a light chariot back and healing. Wild, but sure. And still no movement from that light chariot yet.
Just side note, one of the events. Oh no, never mind. We're still doing stuff.
Still on Mojo's
There's still
turn.
movement.
Fiddler has now gone down to weaker, so you know all these kills are stacking up, and yeah.
For Mojo, he got an event where he actually loses one of his generals, either to be assassinated or to be leaving the chariot. That would be the zealot on the chariot under Lyctos. So he will deal less damage with that unit from now on.
Okay.
But it did the job it needs to do.
Indeed, I think it's pretty much over at this point. I think Mojo's opinions just went down, but it looks like they've just gone up again. Fiddler is still dealing with these raids. He wasn't able to kill them before Mojo moved in, so Mojo did time that very well in that Fiddler's now having to deal with these raiders up here, which he just doesn't have the units to do anything about. Let's just have a quick look at the military list here. We've got 1 chariot, 4 warriors, a militia and 5 slingers. Oh, and a ballista. He's just made another ballista, but I believe that's all the way back. Where's the ballista?
In Pele. Or Pella.
Yeah. So he built it in Pele. He's assigned the leader as a tactician to the ballista, which, to be fair, does let him move it a lot faster, so that lets it get into the action a lot faster. He can one-shot an axe. 23 or 19 damage, so
it's not just about
it's not
that,
terrible.
It's about the fact that he's looking at so many axemen in there. Anytime they try to touch him, they're gonna 8 damage back, and we're talking about 19 damage back.
Yeah, that is awful. I mean, obviously the light chariots can just annihilate this guy without taking any counter damage, so I don't think it's actually going to help him, but yeah, if he had the forces to support as well, then that's not bad. It's definitely not a terrible move, but I think he is just outclassed at this point.
Lyctos did not go for the heal, so it doesn't have the health to be able to rush. Small mistake, but very, very huge in consequences.
I mean, he doesn't have the civics anymore to rush. I guess he rushed the ballista impeller, possibly. But yeah, he's out of civics now.
What did he rush? He rushed something new. He rushed the hoplite in Patras.
Okay. So where is Patras? Is that again back at the back line? Why is he rushing back here when he could be rushing in a city right next to the action? That seems
because he can't.
Mad.
He doesn't have strongholds.
Of course he can't build up. All right, fair enough. I'll give him that. I mean, he could be rushing a ballista, to be fair, but yeah. I mean, the light chariots are the problem. So yes, he does need hoplites. Absolutely fair.
Those 2 hoplites earlier that he just gave away. Stay behind, rush it, try to back up somehow. Wait for the right moment. You would have, with this turn, if he saved those 2 hoplites earlier, he would have 3 hoplites, 2 ballistas upcoming. They can repel an attack. They can do job. They can do work to repel an attack. Buy him more time. But he opted to go for the suicide move, is what I'm gonna call it. To save a city, Lyctos, who honestly he doesn't need that much anymore. It did its job. It delayed. Alright, is that chariot dead?
See a light chariot kill? Yeah, maybe so.
Don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
He's running too low on units. So yeah, that's just going to run away and heal and get replaced by another one.
Maybe the chariot can rush it down. He can rush a chariot down, but he doesn't have the orders. He does have the training. He just needs 9 orders exactly.
Yeah, he could do that.
9 orders.
I mean, again, it's throwing away a unit that's. I mean, if he wants to have any chance of winning this game, Greece really needs to give this fight up, retreat with what he can, and try and build up some reinforcements. Because just trickling units into the fight like this is not helping. But yeah, very important skill. You've got to know when a fight is hopeless and when it needs to be given up.
This is honestly a little bit sad to watch because I was rooting for him for Fiddlers the whole time, hoping that he would show the old guard how the new blood does work, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be this one. Why is he not repairing Lyctos? He's gonna need to repair it for next turn, rather than to keep building that ballista. And he's building treasury in Massalia.
Well, that's wild.
Which is not what he needs.
No, a treasury in a champion city that could be building. I mean, oh wow, look at that.
Anything.
That 9 training in the champion city because of the angry family is sad. But yeah.
Know. I'm not seeing a response here.
Nope. We're back to Mojo.
There's something.
All right. Well, I'm just sitting back and watching Mojo clean up now, frankly, because yeah, this is done.
It is over.
Greece has rushed another hoplite. Oh yeah, no, we already mentioned that the hoplite was rushed. Yeah, and
that's 14 damage by the zealot. Backs up that chariot. Gives that 7 health because of herbalist. That means he can finish healing a unit that is 1 health to full in 3 turns rather than 4. Comes very handy when it's back and forth. Goes for that slinger. He's gonna finish it in 1 hit. That's plus 20 more training into the bank that he gets because why does he get 20 more training per kill?
I imagine it's a trait on which unit was it? One of the axes, right?
Yes.
Does he have? Is it a leader trait?
No,
no, I'm not sure. You'd need a general. Is it a general on this axeman?
No, it was that axeman with the high amount of high amount of veterancy.
This one without the general, right?
Without the general, no. Oh wait, it's a hero. It's because it's a hero, no?
No, it's only hero leaders who get trading on kill. There's some like generals who can have traits that get them training on kill, but if it's a unit without a general, I do not know what is going on there. Like, of course I know what's going on there. Right, it's because it's at max experience, right? This unit can't gain any more experience, so the experience it would have gained is converted into training. Right, makes sense. Not something we often see.
The more you know.
But, yeah. It's just
all right.
Cleaning up everything there. Yeah, another 4 units dead.
No land consolidation was made by anyone to answer the chat.
Right, indeed. Yes, this is the game with the huge amount of honey in this, like 7 honey here.
Yes.
But yeah, no, just I don't know. It would have been nice to see. I think that would have been worth doing, perhaps. But yeah, it's not a priority for every player, I guess.
It finished before we can even get there.
See, Mojo's 56 science to Greece's 73. So Greece has still been. Mojo hasn't managed to quite catch up Greece. Greece has been ahead in science the entire game. But yeah, as Nizar likes to say, it doesn't matter.
You can have all the science in the world, but if you don't have troops to accompany that science to show for it, you don't have an advantage.
Yeah, so yeah, all the military units in the area here is dead. Lyctos is at half health. That's going to fall next turn. I don't think there's anything Fiddler can do to stop it. Fiddler has 3 warriors, a chariot, 3 slingers, and a ballista. That is his army. He'll have 1 more hoplite next turn, but that is it.
I am seeing right now, just taking a quick look, Lyctos could have had walls a long time ago.
He only just recently got polis, which lets him build walls.
Oh.
So no, it couldn't have done.
Most people joke about having walls.
We see a
Go ahead.
pause on the game here. I wonder if we're about to see a surrender. Yes. Oh no, we have to stop for today. He's
I
not.
have to
He's not even
stop for
surrendering.
today.
Wild.
Oh, yes. Maybe he has a response somewhere somehow. Maybe he's gonna make him work for it.
Oh my word. Yeah. I mean, okay, fine, sure. I mean, fight on to the end. Never quit, never surrender.
Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender.
Sure. All right, well, let's wind this stream up here then. Obviously, we're not finishing today. They are busy scheduling another session, so we will see when that will happen. But thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining to comment, Nizar. I know this is many games you've been on now. Love to see the enthusiasm for it, and yeah.
I think this is like the 6th or 7th game.
It's maybe time to take a rest, man. And there's other commenters.
No.
We can spread the load.
I am having the most amount of fun I've had in a long time. I have always had a passion for Old World. I just never had anyone to share that passion with, and now I get the opportunity to share it. So I cannot stop right now.
All
I
right,
have to
well,
keep going.
great to hear. We've got more games coming up. I don't know if you're scheduled to comment any of them. I'm probably dipping out now,
No.
but
I
we've
have a game in 1 hour against Jams. I hope people will tune into it. I'll be also streaming it live on my side. There also will be a streaming commentating by, I'm not sure by who,
I think probably
but
Kitten's got another game scheduled tonight, I would imagine. So he's another guy
yes,
who's hard to keep down. But yeah, good weekend to watch games indeed. All right,
it will
well,
be streamed by No Licks Kitten. He's going to be roasting me the whole time.
marvelous. All right, well, I will stop the stream here, but thank you again, players and the watchers and the commentators. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you later.